Alright, I think I'm live. No one's on yet, as of yet, but I need to figure out how to play the music from this on my computer. So. Okay, yeah, this. Properties. Default device, deactivate showing. Activate now. There we go. Use hardware decoding, capture audio only. Output desktop audio. Okay. So are they catching that? Okay, so now so we're good. Yeah, we're good. Now all my audio is coming through the same earbud. Let me turn that down. That's really loud. I don't need to do that loud. It's still loud in my ear. Okay. Let me just check the stream. Yep, we're all good. Everything's good. Alright. Let me text my brother, tell him I'm on. He texted me a while ago, I never responded. I'm gonna say right now. He asked me what time we're streaming tonight. I think I was asleep when he texted. And it is definitely clipping my. Okay, let's go to advanced. Chill out, phone down. Silence my phone because holy shit. Alright, desktop audio. Also, this is pretty loud. Maybe it's fine then. Let's see. Close. Okay. As long as you can actually hear the game this time. I realized last time when I was setting up, literally just now, there's no way you heard the game yesterday. The only time that it was. What's going on? It's not even playing anything anymore. Hello? Is it really quiet on the stream here? It's not even playing anything anymore. Yeah, it's fine. Let me turn it back down. It's not like you need audio for Minecraft, you know. Okay. Alright. So what is my goal here? What are we doing? You know what? Nothing. We're not doing a damn thing. What we are doing is a whole lot of nothing. Why is it downloading more stuff? Alright, let's hope it doesn't freaking... Okay, the audio's a little off for me. That's okay. It's not a big deal. I need to cut down every single tree I see. I need to kill this guy because he can just go where he wants. That reminds me, I need to put just torches everywhere. Definitely around this. This is just a makeshift house for now. First thing we need to do is literally cut down every single one of these trees. And once we do that, I can start making shovels and terraforming the ground a little bit. And we will build the platform which I will be building. Instead of having walls like my other build, this will be on like a walled up platform. So there's that. I got my TV sound on. Mic's right by my TV, so I don't want it to catch a bunch of stuff. My plan is to use normal stone brick for the base of all the build, but to use another material that I haven't used before as the accent piece, which should add a lot of character and just a lot of a unique color to it. My color that's in my other castle on the other server is kind of blue. It's supposed to be like a wizard's castle kind of thing, like a very magical castle. I want this one to be more of a gray, white, and red, and have it be a more I don't know. Well, we'll see when we start getting to it. Right now, it's going to be, hundreds of hours before we even get to the castle part. But doing something very different with the design. Instead of it being a cathedral kind of thing like my other castle is, it is going to be like strictly a like atheist castle kind of thing. Which means it's definitely going to go into this mountain and have like a very extensive dungeon, which is going to be fun because I'm definitely going to be digging in this mountain to get my resources, so it's going to be dug out anyway. But yeah. Okay, so let's just do one group of trees at a time. We're not replanting these, by the way. We are completely terraforming this entire upper section, so I should put a bunch of torches on the ground everywhere. Yeah, I probably should. Just all over the place. Just do a perimeter. Just soft perimeter for now. The nice thing about being on a server by myself is I can go to freaking bed when I want to. Oh, I'm not on Discord. Okay. Oh, I think I did the thing again.
My PS5, it mutes me.
Hello?
Hey,
So I
Jared.
had to unmute myself so people could hear me. It took me forever to figure that
Are
out.
you doing a stream too, Jackson?
No, not right now.
Were you doing one earlier?
Yeah, with my friends.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the what's it called?
Oh, man.
Oh, what's the one we just played? The first
Let me see if I hear-
Descendants
Yeah.
is just like your basic, like Destiny or like Anthem kind
Yeah.
of thing. So
It's cool.
it has some cool
Um,
features that are different, but yeah.
I'm having troubles picking up the audio from my video game for this stream.
Really?
Yeah, because I can't have it. I need to be able to hear it. Well, I guess I don't.
Yeah, it is Minecraft. I mean, like, you won't hear a creeper explode on you, but
Yeah.
cleaning my monitor right now, sorry. I locked it.
Oh,
Could
let
also
me check
just-
Carson.
Oh, yeah, you can text him. Sean says he's going to get his TV set up tonight.
Nice.
David says he'll get on whenever he wants.
As is his want. I wish I could have the audio go through my controller and my TV. But I don't think that's a thing.
Like, audio, like, for talking?
No, like to play. That way I can record it and have it go to my ear, so I can just turn down my TV.
Huh.
But I could also just, I mean, it's just Minecraft. But I realized yesterday that I had my earbud in the whole time, and so the stream did not pick up any of the game audio.
Nice.
Yeah, I realized that just now. Not even like listening back to it, just realized it now. So
Well, can't you
Either
just
I don't-
add the kind of thing that I do, because you're using OBS, right?
yeah,
David doesn't.
David doesn't use OBS. What the hell does he use?
uses something else, I don't know. So when he has issues, I'm like, I can't help you, David. I have no idea what you're doing.
I mean, I can barely help him if it was OBS issues, to be honest.
Oh yeah, same. At least I would be able to kind of help him. Like, okay, I think you can go here, but
Yeah.
if you add that one thing in, so like I added in, what is it called? The application audio capture beta.
Yeah.
You add that in, can't you select what your Minecraft, like how it's coming into your screen? And then you can change the audio on that in OBS so it's picking it up more for your video, which it's not picking it up for, like, you might not be able to hear it as well or whatever, but at least your stream.
Well, my stream can hear it. I just have it on my video capture device, so my stream can hear it fine.
Oh, okay.
The problem is me hearing it, because when I had it going to my desktop until I joined Discord, and then all of a sudden, apparently Discord mutes your computer. Maybe that's a setting in Discord I could go change.
Maybe. Because mine doesn't mute my computer.
Mine
Like,
does.
I hear Minecraft, like, as I'm playing Minecraft on it. My
Yeah.
computer, I hear my computer and Discord. Sometimes Discord's a lot louder, though, so.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, my computer's completely muted, so I think it's just a setting I have on Discord then. Let's see if I can change that real fast without dying from a creeper.
I
Because
set
there
a
is a
goal.
little bit of an input lag. What's your goal?
So if I hit 65 likes or 65 likes, yeah, that's easy.
Yeah,
I
that's really
hit,
easy.
if I hit 75 or 65 subs, I'm doing a 12-hour stream, which is
Nice.
only 4 hours longer than a longest stream. So I'm like, that's not bad.
I might
But
do the same if I hit my goal of 254. I'm at 240 right now.
nice.
So I only need 14 the next 4 days, I think.
I think I only need 16. I'm at 49. So,
Yeah.
but then I set another goal. If I hit 100, I'm doing a 24-hour stream. I said that on my page. So my little description used to say something random like, I'm going to do random stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. And now it says, yeah, I play games. And then it says, if I hit this, I'll do this. If it hits this, I'll do this. And I'm like, yeah. Hey, Jackson, do you have any copper?
A little bit right now.
Oh, the game mine needs to be updated. Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it did the same to me.
I have a little bit right now, but not much.
Okay. Yeah, bring over the iron.
Why? Here you go. Video, voice and video, maybe.
I'll show you what
Up
I
the volume. Up the volume.
when I start streaming, Jackson. You'll like it.
Do you guys hear me fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I turn on push to talk?
Oh gosh. Yeah, then you forget.
Yeah, Carson
Yeah,
had a problem
exactly.
with that. When he played games on his PC, a lot of games have that as default.
Did you text Carson?
Yeah, I did text him.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, apparently I can send a video through Discord. That's interesting.
Yeah. You can share your screen too, which is interesting.
Which I was kind of disappointed with the first Descendants. I was kind of hoping it would be more difficult,
Yeah.
but yeah. Then it does pull a lot of internet.
But when I do my 12-hour or even my 24-hour one, I'll probably hook up my. I'll probably try before, but hook my PlayStation up to my monitor through the Elgato,
Yeah.
just for the fact that I would like to play probably other games in that 24 hours. Like if I do just Minecraft for 24 hours, it's gonna be terrible. It would be probably the only game I could play for 24 hours. Or
Yeah.
12 hours. But having that option of being able to go back and play a different game would be nice.
Yeah, it would. I was just watching Mr. Beast and on Joe Rogan talking about how long it took him to start making money.
Yeah.
I mean, he obsessed over YouTube like his entire childhood. That's all he would ever talk about. And it took him from like he started a channel in 2012 or something, or when he was 12, because he's about the same age as me. And it wasn't until he turned 18 that he made his first like $1,000
Well, yeah,
in one video.
especially if he started right when it first came out.
Yeah.
I don't know how the monetization even worked then. It's nothing like it
Yeah.
is now.
Oh, I have no idea.
I still haven't watched the bull.
All I know is he talked about how he was making a few $100 a month off of YouTube, and I was like, dude, that's all I really want. If I could just make a few $100, like if it was just like 500, like dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, just a little extra money on the side.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to like replace my job or anything anytime soon, but like it really would be so nice to just make like a few extra hundred
If it
bucks.
just like helped me, yeah, cover some bills, damn cool that'd be.
Yeah, it'd be so dope. Even if I didn't need it, because I don't. I don't need the extra 100 or so. But it would be so nice to like put that into YouTube or put it towards my books or whatever, like towards editors and whatnot. To just have that like extra income that doesn't actually have to go towards anything.
Yep. Or it can go to anything.
Exactly.
Like a new PC.
I, I couldn't figure out how to make the audio go somewhere else. It might be because actually that might be it. I think it's because I have Discord specifically tied to my device, my listening device.
Yeah.
That my device can only connect to one thing.
Your, what do you mean, your earbuds?
Yeah, my earbuds.
But you should be able to hear your desktop and your earbuds.
Let's see.
Because it's all through Discord. Like mine's plugged into my PC and I'm hearing everything. So if the audio is coming through your PC, you should be able to hear both.
Oh, maybe it's this. I could have it go to my Oculus.
That's awesome.
What are you gonna do?
Which I haven't used a whole lot because I haven't been able to buy any
How
games
does
for
that
it
work on
since I got it.
if I stream?
Hopefully I'll be able to buy some more games for it.
VR2?
Oh shit, I can't hear any of you. Unless you guys just aren't talking.
No, I was talking.
I don't know, Hunter.
Dude, I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool? But I don't know if it would look cool. I mean, I don't have one, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's not like it's not.
It'd probably be whatever you set your PlayStation to stream at.
Well, yeah, well, that's my question is like, would it do? Because usually, when you're doing it, like it's two images that it's producing, so it would just pick one of the images, and that's what people would see.
I'm gonna leave real fast.
Good, we don't think anyway.
I'll be right back.
Streaming, yes.
Yeah, that didn't help.
You know, be cool, Hunter.
What?
You know those
Uh,
VR
No, I didn't
games
set up
like
a-
that, so people watching get to move around,
Yeah,
move the screen around so they can look behind you and stuff.
I wonder how you would do that. That'd be interesting.
so confused why it's like this.
Because everything around you is already rendered, especially like in
No.
Minecraft.
Well, yeah, Minecraft. There's certain games that it's not as rendered.
Yeah.
So like it, and then also your hardware would have to render it at all times. So if somebody's looking at this, looking at that, so like you would take a deep performance hit.
So you're gonna get kind of half their conversation right now because I'm trying to.
Hey Jackson, speak for me.
I'm speaking. I'm speaking. I am speaking. And I am speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool, that worked.
Oh, skeleton. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it so it's not doing this.
Uh,
I have to look it up some other day. I'm just not gonna worry
Is
about
your
it right
wife gonna play with us?
now. She might, but she's kind of sleeping.
Blacker.
How much iron do I have? So, Connor, how much iron are you talking about right now? Because, like, right now I
Go to
have...
sleep.
I'm thinking if I'm gonna run that, I'm gonna drop a stack at David's, of course,
Nah,
so
nah,
he
nah,
can
nah.
have some
You-
iron.
Until he gets on, he doesn't get iron.
It's just one stack out of 1, 2, 3, 4,
No one
5,
cares, Jackson. He
6,
doesn't get
7,
any.
8,
Yeah.
9, 10,
I need all of
11
them.
stack. 11.
I need all of it.
You would get 11, he gets the 12th.
I get 12. I want 12.
Are we not sleeping tonight?
Not even in the game yet.
Jackson, are we not sleeping tonight?
I guess you can sleep.
Okay.
Just take
It would
you
be
off
nice for
my
me.
house.
It's all good. I just want to not get raped in the butthole.
Even though he's told us multiple times that's his favorite pastime event.
I mean, I never said that
Oh, it's on
on
stream.
air.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the things we said we wanted to talk about. I have a reputation to uphold, damn it. I can't be outed as
I
some.
am sleeping. I am.
Damn it, Jackson! I just got out of bed.
Well, get back into bed, dumbass. I need copper, guys.
Yeah, well, you better get freaking mining then, shouldn't you?
Dude, I've been mining for days.
For days.
Days. For
Hey,
days,
guys.
like, so long.
I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna go play some games with my friends real quick for an hour.
What?
What the hell,
They
Jackson?
just got.
Why'd you even
They
join
just
them?
spent money on golf with friends, so I'm just gonna go play with them.
You
have friends?
Yeah, I have friends, Jared.
Don't believe it.
How do you even have friends, dude? You're not even rich.
Wow.
How are you supposed to make friends if you can't buy them?
Yes, that's true, Jackson. He has a point. Fine, bye, Jackson. We'll be here when you want to come back, I guess. While you're gone, Jackson, you should just watch my stream. Anyways,
Well, I guess it's just us now until David decides to get his head out of his ass.
yeah.
Who
David
just
probably-
shot me with an arrow?
David probably won't get on until you get on or get off, Jared.
Yeah, probably.
He's
What
like,
time
I
is
need to
it?
play.
What time is it in Alaska?
Like it's 2 hours behind us.
Oh, okay.
But he's
How
like, I
many
gotta play
subscribers
Red
does he have?
Slimers or something.
How many subscribers does he have?
I don't know, check.
I don't know what his channel's called.
Wow, you don't even follow him?
I probably do, but I don't know what it's called. I am subscribed to like 100 different things.
I'll check for you.
Because he's been doing this since I was in high school, right? And that's when you built his computer.
Yeah, I built it, in 2017, but he didn't do it for like a year.
Yeah. And I have a few critiques of the way he's doing it now.
Like what?
Just like the episodic thing of a video not coming up, like one series only comes up once a week or whatever. Like,
He
I
has
don't know,
103 subscribers right
it's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. It's just that, like, when something's hot, like a game or whatever, it usually doesn't last, 2 weeks, let alone, like, however long it takes him to finish the freaking series if he's doing it weekly. But then it does require more recording, I'd say, probably. I know that Game Grumps get away with doing stuff like that, where they only play their long series on the weekends and they play random
Well,
games during the
now.
weekdays.
There's actually, I watch a few different smaller, like they have 1 million or 2 million subscribers. So like
Yeah.
smaller in a sense. But that's what they
Yeah.
do. Like they have Timberborners, and they have seasons of that, but they only come out with an episode a week.
Yeah, but that's also like they have a fan base that
Yeah.
will be there for that. You know, it's like I understand if you're already set up and you're making money off of it or whatever. Even if you don't have a million, if you have like 100,000, or even less, like 50 or 40. I understand doing stuff like that, especially because like the fans will know.
Yeah.
I just think if I happen upon a channel and I'm really interested, like in this game, generally when I find a new channel, I will only watch them play one game.
Yeah.
Until I get comfortable enough to like watch their other games that they've played. And if I find out that they only release this game once a week, I guess it depends. Like Call Me Kevin only does like 2 videos a week.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And-
It all just depends on how good quality it
that's
is,
the
I
thing,
guess.
like, yeah, if it's working for David, like if that's what he wants to do. For like me, I don't like playing multiple games at once. Like GTA is one thing where I can jump on and go for it.
Yeah.
Minecraft, like I have projects, but like I can always play. Like I've been wanting to play the Vanisher because I bought it and I want to play it, but
Mhm.
it's just one of those I haven't yet, just because my sleep schedule. I've been playing this game for hours, which I kind of want to change so I can wake up earlier and stream Vanisher for like an hour or two a day, and then take a break for an hour or two, jump on and play whatever we're gonna play that day if we're gonna play something, or like Minecraft.
Yeah, that's what I kind of want to do in the future as well, is have like maybe 2 streams a day of just one that I play whatever, like if it's gonna be popular or not, and then one that I play that's just like an ongoing thing.
Yeah, like Minecraft or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the hard thing is like you have a job, and soon I'll have my job, and I'll also have school and stuff. So I don't know. That's why I'm like, yep, I would like
look
to
at
be-
that lone tree,
Long
Whitney. Oh, she's not in here. There's just like a mountain across from me that has like one tree in the center of the top of it.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's kind of cool looking. But yeah, I mean, fortunately, I have a job that lets me, do shorts and stuff while I'm there. I could definitely in the future get a laptop that I actually like and edit videos while I'm there.
Oh yeah.
Like literally the last week or so, I've been writing for like 2 hours. One day I wrote for 3 hours straight while I was there. And it's just because
I was just thinking of, should we be saying stuff like this? What if?
it's just a GameStop.
Well, I know, but what if your GameStop boss finds out you have this and randomly watches a video, finds out what you're doing on work hours?
Well, I tell them. So like, I got permission that I can do stuff on my off time,
Yeah.
like write and stuff. They don't know how much off time I have, which is a lot. They think that it's probably half of my shift, where I just don't have anything to do, and they know that. They just know that having one person do both the top floor and the bottom floor is just way too much to handle, but splitting it in half is way too little to handle.
Yeah.
So it's like every person I've talked to, like my supervisor, maybe like my above the supervisor guy, I've talked to him a little bit about it, but I mean, the job gets done, and I think that's all they really care about. I mean,
Yeah.
there's other people there that are literally taking classes and stuff while they're on the clock.
Okay.
So I
See,
mean,
I
I
want to
can
just
I don't.
say that I haven't received a job yet. I'm planning.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do a whole lot of YouTube stuff at
It's
work,
not
but
100% official if I have this job.
yeah, I imagine if I got like a side job, I don't think any of my supervisors would care if I did it at work. So if they started making me money, that's when I would start like editing stuff at work.
Yeah.
because it's just a side job at that point.
See,
As long
you
as
actually
it doesn't.
download the videos and edit it and make shorts, or
No, I just watch it on my channel and make
Yeah.
the shorts.
that's what
If I downloaded it, they would look a lot better.
I don't know if they would. I mean,
I would definitely, because the problem with the one, I hate this one aspect of doing it on the YouTube platform. It always cuts out like half a second at the end, and it pisses me off. Have you noticed that? So you make it short, right? And if you want it to end on like a certain word or whatever, or a certain like sound effect because it's really funny, or cut off like a screen early or whatever. It will when you render it, it then gives you like the finished video, but it cuts off like half a second at the end. So if I'm in the middle of saying something kind of funny and that's where I want to end it, it'll cut off like half of what I'm saying.
just extend it a little bit longer.
Yeah, I know. Then I have to go back, re-render it, reposition where I want it to be like at, and then yeah, it's
Yeah,
just.
see, I don't have that. Mine ends on dead air. I always like I have the joke, and then I give it a few seconds, and then it just ends. So I've never.
Yeah,
ended
I generally try to keep it as short as possible. I don't like going into the minute, just because when I watch something, if it's not something that I really care about, like especially gameplay video that's like a creator I don't know.
Yeah.
Me personally, I give it a lot less credit than it probably deserves, and I'll skip it way faster. So I think that if I have it at like 8 seconds instead of the full 15, it would just do better.
Yeah.
But that's also just me being a freaking schizophrenic.
Yeah, because honestly, I've seen I'm worried about that, but then some of my 15 seconds, some of my like shorter ones, 8-7 seconds, do okay. But then I have ones that do 26 seconds long or 30 seconds long, and they have over 1,000, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's the thing, is that I want to see. I should probably go and figure out whether or not.
I think as long as the clip's funny for the 20 seconds or whatever you're doing it, it's worth it. Hey,
Yeah.
are you going to bed?
Yeah, I am.
Huh?
I am. I'm already in bed.
Okay, go to bed and tell me when it's morning.
It's morning.
Okay, cool. I was traveling and I didn't want to travel. Why does this video always play so? My goal for this stream is to get to
Hey Jared,
What?
do you want
let's
pasta?
see,
Not really.
52.
I really want some.
Okay.
We don't have any spoiled butter. That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
We do have meatballs though.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I accidentally fell asleep at like 6. And that's why I didn't get your text, Conacher. Of what time?
Yeah, I was going to the bathroom and I see you started to scream and I was like,
Yeah, I literally saw it after I started this because I was going to go text you that I was on. But then I saw, like, what time? And I was like, oh, right now. Just keep you on your toes a little bit. It would be kind of cool if in this next month, like, something happens and you're able to start making money on YouTube. The problem that we're going to have, though, Conacher,
yeah.
is I don't think 1,000 subscribers is going to be all that hard.
Wait, what?
I don't think 1,000 subscribers is going to be all that hard to get to a partnership. I mean, if I'm going at this rate, I just got over 10 subscribers today. Yesterday I got like 7.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna hit 1,000 before the end of this year. The problem we're gonna have is watch hours, because we need 40,000 in just videos.
No, 4,000.
Or yeah, 4,000. Sorry, 40,000.
It's
Yeah,
4,000
that one would
or
be-
3 million short views.
Yeah,
One or the other.
yeah. Which, I mean, technically it's still both. If you get 3 million short views, you have over 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah, depending on, well, sort maybe.
Because I did the math. Even if they only watch the second, which I don't think counts as a view, but let's say it does, it would be over 40,000 watch hours or 4,000.
Yeah. But here's the thing: all my views are counting right now. Like it's showing that I have like 30,000 views on my shorts.
Yeah.
But not all my watch hours are counting.
No.
It says I only have 200 watch hours, which I have 400 and something.
Yeah, mine does that too. I wonder if it doesn't count. Maybe it doesn't count shorts watch hours.
Maybe.
That'd be kind of dumb, but it makes sense why they have the or there. Because. Huh.
Yeah, I would have to go in and add up all my lives and see.
Yeah. But then there's also the problem. Let's say we get 4,000 within a year. Because it's 4,000 in the span of a year.
Yeah.
It's not 4,000 in a month or whatever. It's the span of a year. Which, I mean, next year we could probably definitely make that. If I have 1,000 subscribers
To be honest,
this year.
that or you're gonna make the views and like, I feel like you could get an easy short that somehow just blows up and gets you. Isn't it
Yeah.
10,000? I think it's 10,000 actually. I think for the first milestone, what is it, 500 followers? It's 3
Yeah,
million
but
views.
Yeah, that's just to get like stickers and stuff or whatever.
Yeah, and then the next one is the 10 million views or 400,000. Or 400.
Yeah.
4,000.
400,000 would be freaking nuts. But then there's also the problem of how long does it take for them to approve your partnership?
Probably pretty
Because there's no.
fast.
Well, you would think so, but like, there's probably a lot of people applying every single.
I've already
day.
applied.
Yeah.
There was a button I hit that said something like apply, and then once you hit your milestones, it submits it.
Oh. Maybe I already did that too. I don't know. I've been on this for so long.
I doubt. Here's the thing. I doubt that it actually would. I bet you it wouldn't take that long to week at most.
I don't know. I know they don't do a contract with you because, duh.
Oh yeah.
I just wonder if like, do they go through like your history, like watch your old videos or whatever? Probably not, because it's freaking YouTube.
Well, that and you're at 1,000. They don't care. Maybe once you get to 1 million or something, and they're.
Yeah. Because even if we were making like $1 a day on this, that's still like $30 more a month. That pays for all of my subscriptions.
Yeah. Half the game a month.
Which is. Yeah, exactly. And it's untaxable because I'd earn less than like $400 at the end of the year. But still, I just like, I think it would just be so cool to just make even $100 a month.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't need to be the next Mr. Beast. Like he was talking about all this stuff, and I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna want to do that."
Hey,
And on top of that, I know for a fact that YouTube careers plateau after like 5 years. You know, maybe his won't just because he's freaking nuts.
He's
but-
been longer than 5 years.
Well, yeah, but like he's only actually taken off in like the YouTube sense in the last like 3. Like I mean, he had his income purely based on YouTube for more than 3 years, but the way that he registers, like the way he's taken off, is he said it himself that it's only been like the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So it all depends on how you look at it, but I do think that you could definitely still make a pretty decent income every month. It's just that you're gonna peak pretty early on YouTube compared to how long you want to stay.
Well, even if you peak and like you're not losing subscribers, it's not a bad
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Game Grumps and stuff. They're definitely over like their peaking hump,
But like what
but
I mean, a lot of the people that I've watched are still. I mean, like look at Mythical Beast.
yeah, but they also are like. I guess it just depends on the kind of content. Well, girl, you're hurting me. It depends on the kind of content creator you're looking at.
I
'cause,
feel like if you're
it's-
live streaming, I would probably believe in what you're saying after so long. Because I mean, a lot of live streamers definitely have more of a drop off.
Yeah. Well, I'm also like I watch a lot more video game YouTubers than
I mean, Jacksepticeye's
YouTubers
still
like
doing good.
Good Morning. Yeah, Jacksepticeye and Markiplier are kind of the only people that are left in the video game sphere from that era, which is kind of interesting. Like with their success,
Yeah.
because like you think about PewDiePie doesn't even make video game videos anymore.
What do you mean? He's playing Minecraft right now.
Well, yeah, but it's not his main content. He does a bunch of other stuff like React content and a bunch
Yeah.
and
He's adapting.
stuff. Yeah,
I mean,
and I'm not saying that's
Markiplier
bad. I'm just saying like,
Jacksepticeye doesn't do a whole bunch of. I mean, like he does video games still a lot, but that's not his main thing.
I mean, I'd say it's Markiplier's main thing. Markiplier does a lot of big projects, but well, he was this last year, yeah, for sure. But like, Markiplier does a lot of big projects that will take up his time, but he always tries to prioritize his gaming channel, which I think is awesome. I really like Markiplier.
But I feel like they both, like Jacksepticeye, like they have branched out enough to keep them relevant. Like Jacksepticeye does,
Yeah.
try not to laugh
Well-
challenges all the time.
Well, I also
Reacts to
think
a lot of videos.
it's the fact that they don't try to stay relevant. Like,
Yeah,
there's a thing when you can tell a YouTuber is making a decision because their normal channel that got them big isn't doing as well, and they want to make the same amount of money that they've been making. And then you can tell when a YouTuber just doesn't really care about the money. Like they have enough money to live, and that's all
they're
they really
making
care
enough
about.
money that like they don't need more. And that's the thing is that if you're making $10,000 a month from making video games, I would just keep on doing that and just keep on making that amount of money.
Dude.
Like, would I need more? No, that would be one.
You want to hear something freaking nuts?
What?
So Jimmy from Mr. Beast, he will, what's it called, mentor YouTubers
Yeah.
that he finds interested.
Yeah.
And one of them was making 10 grand a month when he found him, and then he showed the end result of after like a year, he was making 400 grand a month.
Oh yeah, I bet.
And I was just like, dude, what do you even do with that?
Oh yeah.
I won't even know. Like, every time I've gotten more money, me and Winnie have gotten more money, like, we're not great, we don't save as much as we should, and we don't do what we should and whatnot, and
Yeah.
we don't sacrifice a whole lot when we probably should, but it's only because what we like, if we were to do that, it would be maybe like $100,
Yeah.
and like right now, not just a month, it'd be like $100 collectively right now saved up, and it just feels like
Oh,
pennies,
Yeah.
But every time we've gotten like more money, we've had more expenses generally, but I just don't even know what I would do.
Yeah.
Then again, it's very easy to say that as a person that doesn't earn that much.
Yeah.
Once you start earning that much, I imagine,
You gotta have the right mindset. Or
yeah,
you're
because
gonna-
even though we don't save a whole lot right now, I know for a fact if we keep doing that, when we have more money, it's not going to change that fact.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like there's a reason why almost every person that wins the lottery doesn't have lottery money by winning,
Yep. 'Cause they're dumb.
and then they have to go bankrupt because they didn't know they had to pay taxes.
And one, they took out the lump sum instead of the yearly.
Yeah, or even if they did do the lump sum, they
Well-
didn't just live off of the freaking interest.
Well, not just that. Here's the thing: if you take the yearly, most of those people I don't think have gone bankrupt yet because that's 30 years.
Yeah.
Like
Well, even if you went bankrupt, you still get paid at the end of that year.
yeah, and so like
They don't take your winnings.
you're going to be making money for the next 30 years. So like, it's like okay, yeah, I just spent 20 million today for whatever it is, and now it's like,
Mhm.
oh well, next year I'll get another 20.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I also feel like I'm the kind of person that I just don't care. Like even when I buy stuff now, it's
Yeah.
the same thing that I've learned ever since I was a kid. You can buy a big thing and it's awesome for a while, but it doesn't really mean much in a year.
Yeah.
Well, the things I'm usually most hyped about are the things that I usually drop the quickest.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
like, for
Yeah.
instance, like I was super hyped to get an Oculus. I get it, and then I'm like, oh, well, I can't. I just spent all my money on this. I can't get any games.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to get any games for like a year, or half a year at least. And so I've literally not touched it for like 2 months.
Oh yeah, I bought an Oculus and returned it. But one thing I will say about the GameStop that I worked for and I still am trying to work for, I pay for a membership that I get 6-day return periods. And honestly,
Yeah.
they're great because like I bought the other Oculus or the PlayStation VR 2, used it, and I was like, there's not many games that I can play on this right now. I'm going to return it and get this monitor.
Yep.
And so, like, a lot of my big purchases, besides like my car and stuff, which I love, is like my monitor. So, like, or my TV. My biggest purchase with my TV, it was $2,500 that I got for 50% off because of COVID. So I got it for $1,200, and it was a lot, but honestly, I don't regret it.
Yeah, that's the thing as well, is that like,
Because I use that
I-
every
I-
day. Like we're like you
Yeah.
were saying, like with the Oculus, yeah, I was the same. Like I used it as like, what am I gonna play with this now?
yeah. Well, also the biggest hype was there was one game that I really wanted to play on it,
Haha.
and that was Skyrim. And I was like, yeah, I can just get on my computer, connect the Oculus or whatever.
How do I connect the controller?
What?
How do I connect the controller?
How do you connect a controller to your phone?
So you gotta put it into sync mode. Go to your Bluetooth devices, and it will pop up, and you just click on it.
You could also just unplug the USB-C from my PlayStation and plug in your controller to it.
Wait, what?
I have a USB-C to USB-C plug-in from my PlayStation
I don't-
controller.
Oh, you guys have Androids. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work.
Well, we can try it. You see that black cord plugged into your purple controller? Yeah, unplug that from the PlayStation. Nope, not from the PlayStation. No, it's not plugged into that. It should be plugged into the PlayStation.
Turn it on sync. And make sure your phone's. Oh, I would do the other way, Jared. Bluetooth.
Why?
Why did my PlayStation just turn on? What the hell?
We're listening to you.
The reason why I would do it the other way is then you can
Wait, did you see that lone tree right there?
plug your phone in
It's
and
kinda
have
funny.
it charging while you're.
Looks like it was built.
Yeah, I guess she could be charging her phone while she plays. Yeah.
Hey, PlayStation, why are you turning on? Turn on. What the hell? What's that? PlayStation on!
One of the things I will say I hate streaming Minecraft is this is one of the games I love to listen to something while playing.
I'm watching Netflix right now.
While you're streaming.
Yeah, because my headphones
That's
can
interesting.
to go to two things at once. And
Oh yeah. I need to get those
I-
freaking earbuds, dude.
What?
I really need to get those. I need to get those earbuds.
Dude, if I get that job and start in August, you can talk to me. But then again,
I mean,
you
I
still
could talk
owe me,
to-
like, money.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I'll ask Mom for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, like, she's gonna spend that much money on you.
No, she would not.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless it was a huge bargain.
Oh, yeah.
Some
Like,
used ones.
yeah, dude.
Kabooey.
I really want to try their over-the-head
got
ones
Kabooey?
just to see.
I do too. I really wanted to try that for a while.
But honestly,
Just because I think they're cool.
these
How do I swim?
earbuds are amazing. I
X.
almost want two pairs. As
Did you
here's
just
the thing:
die?
if I do 12-hour streaming, I will have to somehow charge these because they
You
don't
just
last.
drowned to
Like
death.
they don't. I mean, they last for a long time, like 6
What the
hours.
hell?
You didn't sleep in a bed.
I did too.
What?
Did you break it afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh
guys,
shit, Whitney.
Winston.
What?
Winston.
Winston.
hey, did he connect? Did she get the controller
It's okay.
connected through Bluetooth?
No, she just connected with the cord and it automatically just worked.
Yeah. Well,
How do I
better
swim?
plug it in Bluetooth
X.
now. How charges your phone?
I have no idea how charged your phone is. Neither does she, because that part of the screen's black.
So that's one thing I will say about the PlayStation controller. It connects really easy to iPhones, which is nice.
Well,
An
it looks
iPad?
like it connects really easy to Android as well.
Yeah, they should.
I think the software on those phones just have really good controller compatibility.
Oh yeah.
I should get her a tablet.
Why?
Well, I should get myself a tablet. Do you think I could edit videos on a tablet?
No.
No.
I mean, depending on what tablet you get, to be honest. But no. I have an iPhone, Jared, or an iPad. I could edit it roughly, but here's the thing: I haven't had luck downloading it on my phone or on my, because I could edit it on my phone, like do a rough edit and stuff. But
With what?
Huh?
With what app?
What are the coordinates
just
of the
like
version?
Premiere or
It's
the
like
ones that
native-
Apple has.
It's negative 300 on the first one, negative 800 on the last one.
The big thing though is, Jared, every time I go in to download a video from YouTube, it freaks out.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, can't download. And
Yeah, I
I'm like,
don't think YouTube has it so you can download it to the phone.
yeah, so that would be the hard thing. I can download it onto a flash drive and do it then, but at that point, like, I'm on my computer
Why not just use
already.
the computer?
Might
Yeah.
as well just do it there.
Shit,
Yeah.
it's about nighttime. I'm gonna die.
Your stuff shouldn't despawn if no one's in the chunk,
Doing it.
because time doesn't pass when you're in the no one's in
Depend-
the chunk. But I don't know if I'm
Depending on
close
how
enough.
big your radius is.
Yeah. But even if your stuff despawns, it's not like you had a whole lot of good stuff anyway. You just got
And
in the
even here,
world.
Whitney.
Oh, it's because it's going off the mic on my earbud.
Oh.
Should probably switch to
I
that.
used to have a mic for my computer. I returned it. when I moved because I was
Yeah.
like, I'll use that money for something else.
Well, if I can have both my earbud connected to both, I'll probably never use this mic again.
Oh yeah,
And you open the
like
door.
especially how well my headphones are doing.
L2.
I really don't see me needing an actual headset.
How do I close it?
L2. It's just lagging. It's not letting you close the door.
I need to pee so bad.
Just block it with something. Oh, you're shifted. You can't be shifted and close the door.
What you need to get her
There
is
you go.
just Walmart sells it for like $15 USB-C to HDMI.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Because then you
Does
can
it charge it while you do it?
No, because it's HDMI. You'd have to get something else that would do that.
Dang, we could probably get like a pad on that she can set her phone on while she does it.
Oh yeah, so it wirelessly charges.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? Instead of buying one, because when are you coming up? Like in a week?
Is that?
Not this weekend, but next weekend, right?
Wow, that is next
week we're
weekend, huh?
going.
Because I have a
Damn.
USB-C to HDMI. We could try it.
Okay.
Because here's the thing: some Androids.
Can you hear her now?
No, I can't hear her.
Rawr.
Unless she's not talking.
Talk, Whitney.
Rawr.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah. But some Android devices, depending on price brackets and all this other shit, won't have HDMI output through USB-C.
Hey, I'm gonna flick this. Tell me if it's the mic that I'm using.
Hey, hurry up! I need to go pee.
Is that so? You didn't hear anything?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Son of a bitch.
Just tell her to download Discord on her phone, get her headphones out,
I guess you could do that.
and then also download or connect the controller through Bluetooth so she can have her phone plugged in because it's going to die faster.
You don't have a bed, do you?
Okay, I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom.
You don't have a bed, do you? You monkey ass.
This is why you don't ditch your wife.
I didn't ditch you.
Yeah, you did.
No, your phone died.
You ditched me way before that.
No,
Yeah, you did.
never.
You did. Though.
I would never.
You did. Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
No way. I didn't realize it was next freaking weekend that we were going up. I thought it was 2 weekends from now.
Oh.
But yeah, it is like coming up on the 14th this weekend, huh? Dang. Damn. Damn. Because Monday's the 14th. You monkey asshole. I guess what we could do here is just start mining, because I do need a lot of cobblestone. Ooh, iron. That wasn't me. You can't prove a damn thing. Get up off that thing.
Is this gonna despawn if I break this?
Shit.
What?
Freaking. It's been frozen. Or is it really just far behind? Get up off that thing. No, the OBS does this sometimes. This froze. Freaking hell. No, put that back. This. So delete it and then put it back.
This guy's shooting this thing at me, but he keeps missing.
I mean, it's not like you guys missed a whole lot if you were watching. I was just cutting down trees, so. There we go. I gotta move it down because it likes to put that layer above everything. We're all good. Okay. We're back. Where's my computer? Oh, 'cause that's OBS. I was like, why is the stream on my computer channel faster than my phone? Doesn't make any sense. Complete sense. I'm an idiot.
I could make a bed.
You can?
And there's a bunch of, how do I,
Triangle.
thank you. One light.
You gotta make a craft table first.
Got one too, but I need wood. And it's dark outside. I could take some of this wood.
I'm not gonna have any use for dirt. Ever. I need to make a farm. Here soon. I don't know where I'm gonna freaking put it because it can't be anywhere near here. I do want it close enough that while I'm working it actually freaking does something. Maybe I'll put it underground, but I don't know. I only got 19 seeds. Could always rush over to the village and still all their wheat for now. Are you in the bed? A story about Conager from his childhood. Conager was really into collecting women's shoes. Like, without consent, he just steal women's shoes. He had a whole collection of them. One day our mom found it and he was being like senseless. But it never stopped him. He just has even to this day, he has a whole warehouse just full of them. Most of them don't have matches, but there's probably like $10,000 worth of shoes in that warehouse. And it's not because he like has a fetish or anything. He just likes wearing them. He likes wearing women's shoes. Says it makes him feel like a real man. He says when he wears them, it takes him to like Cloud 11, which I don't even know what that is. He says it's somewhere in the solar system that hasn't been discovered yet. It's just, I don't know, man. I try not to ask too many questions when he brings it up. Sometimes his eyes go completely black and he roll into the back of his head, and he just kind of starts speaking gibberish at me. I don't really know why, but first I thought it was just a joke, like he got contacts or something, but no, like his eyes actually go black, like pitch black, not like a glossy little globe. It's like you can see the entire universe in his eyeballs, and if you look too hard, you see all your sins before you, and then your soul is burned from within. I don't know why, but it's just quirks of Conager, I guess. You just never know what you're gonna get. Never know what you're gonna get. There's also he used to have this book that was made out of I used to think it was just shitty leather, but I think it's like pig skin or something. It's very fleshy. The outside of this book, and he would constantly do these. I I guess they call it like rituals in his room. Nothing like sacrificing nothing. He would draw this crude figure of like this octopus face on the floor, and then there would be like X's all around, like not like a cross or anything, just X's like scrawled in, like as if he wrote it on like an asylum wall. And then he would like he would speak that like gibberish code that I was telling you about before, and you'd hear this like monstrous roar come from beneath the earth. I just thought he'd have like a speaker in the floorboards or something, but I never really understood why he does that. He does like every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. You know, that's why he's always late on Tuesdays. That's why he was late today. In fact, I asked him about it one time, and all he told me was that it's his way of like containing the beast, and that's all he said. I tried to get him to elaborate, and all he would do is scream like a banshee and then run away. Like not on like 2 feet, like he'd go on all fours and then just like take off in a cold sprint. It was wild. So yeah, we just don't really talk about it a whole lot. But definitely are concerned for his well-being. We've had several interventions about it, about how he just should stop eating pig's blood. I mean, like I don't care if it purges the infidel blood from yourself. I don't care that some beast in the night, some being in the night whispers to you that this is what you must do, and that if you don't, the beast shall be released. I don't care. It's just weird, man. Nothing, dude. Nothing. I just telling childhood stories.
Hey, guess what? The Xbox is there, which is cool, but I wish it wasn't on Fire Stick.
What?
If you have a Fire Stick, or a Fire Stick, this Amazon Fire Stick, you can use it to play Xbox Ultimate or Unlimited or whatever it's called. So you can stream games to the Fire Stick now.
That's freaking dope.
Oh yeah, I would. Like honestly, I'd be like, hey guys, pay $15 a month. You have a Fire Stick. Do that instead of buying an Xbox. If you have good enough internet.
Yeah, because you'd have to stream everything probably. Get downloaded onto it.
Yep. But that's a way cheaper option than others.
Yeah.
But
Winnie, did you just pause your game on the realm and walk away?
that's not how that works, Whitney. You idiot. He's gonna die. There you go, Whitney.
She's in a house, but it's like we can't sleep until she gets back. Because you just left your freaking Minecraft on the server, so neither of us could sleep.
Do we need to sleep? I'm lying.
I mean, not
I
anymore.
still don't have a bed, Jared.
I know you still don't have a bed, but you can sign off if you're not playing.
Yeah, you pausing it doesn't do anything. The game still goes. Did you guys? I heard her on my stream. I checked over my stream. I could hear her. You just using a microphone, or did you add her to Discord?
She's not on Discord. It's just I put in a microphone to Discord, but for some reason you can't hear her.
I can hear her.
Like on your end or on your screen?
I can hear her on my stream, but that means I would have had if you're on my end.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know.
Can't hear it right
Also,
now.
I have copper for you.
What? Oh, you do?
I have copper. You have 12.
That's it.
You know what, Connor? You can suck the fattest dick you can find.
Give me more damn thought. How about that?
No.
Ah!
Jeez, shut up.
Dude, I'm building headstones, dude.
For what?
Put my nether portal in.
Okay.
And it, just to let you know, it's thick. But instead of using stone, I'm using iron. Pure iron blocks.
That's wild. And it makes sense because Jackson can just mass produce iron.
Oh yeah, and honestly, the iron looks insane on my screen. Damn it.
Oh, because it's all glossy, huh?
Yeah. Like, it's a mirror.
It's pretty dope.
That's a damn song.
So did I.
Yeah, bag it. Gotta...
Stop saying that.
Why?
Why?
Why can't I say, Derek? It's not hate speech.
Because it's considered hate speech.
No, it's not. I took their class. It's not hate speech.
Yeah, I don't care. Someone's gonna freaking watch and be like, oh my gosh.
You don't have enough followers here.
Not yet. In
I'll
like 10
stop
days I
saying it.
will.
I'll stop saying it, okay, Derek? I'll say Jew.
That's gonna
instead.
suck. Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Jew. Yeah.
The entire woke community is very anti-Semitic right now, so I don't really give a shit. You know what's gonna suck is when I go up there for 5 days, I'm not gonna upload like a single video to my channel.
Bring your place.
I can make a bunch of shorts. Yeah, but I won't have like a face cam or anything.
Yeah. So
Okay.
just stream from your place.
I guess I could just link my freaking YouTube to your OBS.
What? I don't have a
Yep.
webcam that you can use.
No, I mean like if you want to play like a Switch game or something.
Yeah, but if we were gonna do that, I would use my OBS. Stream.
Fine, it'll be a charity thing. It'll just be to help your channel.
Oh,
I'll just upload shorts every day.
just bring your PlayStation.
Why would I do that? There's no games that we can play together on my PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
It'd be exactly the same.
Never played any games on your PlayStation and my PlayStation.
It'd be exactly the same as if I wasn't even there. What I'd want to do is do like a party game when I'm there that we couldn't do.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying
Otherwise.
like we're not gonna be doing party games every day.
Well, yeah. What we need to do is get Jackson's primary account on his PlayStation and do a party game. Oh, I guess what I could do is sign in on either your PlayStation or Jackson's, and that's where we do party games.
Why?
Because my PlayStation account's linked to my YouTube account,
Yeah, and
so we can do like Jackbox.
and stream from my PlayStation your YouTube.
Yeah, or Jackson's PlayStation.
So you would have to bring
Go
over
over to
his
Jackson's
PlayStation.
place. No, you just have to go over to Jackson's place. Why would you bring over his PlayStation?
Why wouldn't you just bring over your PlayStation?
Because I don't want to freaking travel with my PlayStation.
Okay, so then let's not stream on your YouTube.
No,
Okay, then bring your PlayStation.
because we're gonna stream no matter what. I want to put at least 1 or 2 videos up on my YouTube.
Yeah, so bring your PlayStation so you can upload videos.
No.
If we use my PlayStation, I'm streaming from my PlayStation.
Cool. We'll use Jackson's and we'll stream to my freaking YouTube.
Or we stream to Jackson's.
Yeah, we could. Me and Jackson could just do both.
You mean-
We could do one stream on his, one stream on mine.
Or you just no.
Yeah, instead, your plan is we bring my PlayStation, so when Jackson wants to stream from his, we have to now unplug my PlayStation, plug his in,
Why would we
and
do
then
that?
stream from his.
Why would you do
Why
that?
wouldn't we just do the exact same thing, but with one less PlayStation?
What are you even talking about? Why would we need to have plug yours and plug Jackson's in?
Because if Jackson wants to stream, and I want to stream, then either I have to put my account on his PlayStation anyway, and we just use his PlayStation. Or, if we want to, for whatever reason, use mine, now I'm unplugging his PlayStation, plugging mine in. Or, I guess I don't have to unplug his PlayStation, but I just plug mine in. Yeah, but why? When I can just have my account. But I can just have my account on his PlayStation. What are you talking about? Doesn't make any sense. Are we gonna play GTA while we're there?
Well, that's what I was thinking. We could play games like that. We could
Why
play
we play
party
games like that right now?
Huh?
You can play games like that right now.
Uh,
We don't need to be in the same room to play GTA.
I know. What I'm saying is, if we're not playing party games every day, what if we want to play a game that's not a party game, but like GTA? Because Carson will be down here too, so we all of us can play GTA together. You know?
I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen. We can literally play like 4-player games on the Switch, and we could do like Jackbox with all 4 of us and with me and everybody else. And there's a bunch of those to do. I just don't see the point of going down there to play GTA all together.
So when you go to Jackson's to sleep and aren't going to sleep but don't want to be here, and we're all still up late wanting to play video games, you're just going to get in your car and drive over to here to play video games, or vice versa. But what if we don't want to play?
Why would I go hang out at Jackson's
See, that's where you're
if
staying.
everyone's still awake
Well, Dad
and we
won't
could
be
be at
awake.
Mom's place? Then let's all go to Jackson's.
And play what?
Or go downstairs and play something.
Yeah, that's not going to wake up Dad.
Yeah, and going over to Jackson's is going to wake up the baby. Either
Yeah.
way, we can't do anything unless we go out to your shed, and then we're going to be way too loud for everyone.
That would be way too loud for everyone.
Well, I wouldn't, Conacher, listen to your logic and take it just one step further. How is bringing one more PlayStation going to help in that situation?
Well,
Carson's not going to be able to play
when
his.
Me and Jackson
because-
want to play Minecraft with David and Sean at night, and you can't because you don't have your PlayStation. That's what we'll do.
I can, because I can go on the Switch.
And you won't be able to stream it, so I guess you could play. You just won't stream it.
Well, yeah. If it comes
No, if
comes
you're
to
fine
that,
with not being
like
able
that
to
stuff I
stream
don't
that
care.
way.
Well, I will be able to stream other things on my account, just not everything. Like if we do Jackbox, I want to stream that on my account. We'll have to do it from Jackson's PlayStation,
Why not my PlayStation?
because you don't have Jackbox games.
I have your primary.
Jackson has them. I don't own them. Jackson
Oh.
does. So either way, we have to use his PlayStation anyway for those games.
Well,
And then if we
I
do
have
like if we do the
Jackbox.
Switch,
Jackson, does he have it on PlayStation? I thought he bought it for the Switch. I have.
you bought them on both. You bought them on both. So we could just do it for the Switch and then just stream it on yours.
Yeah.
And you, if you would, just download them and send them over to me, and I'll just release them as videos on mine,
Maybe.
like edited videos.
I just tag you.
No.
Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Just tag you. Jared was here. The only issue is, I can fit maybe 3 people in the set.
Yeah, we'd have to do it in like the house.
Yeah, then how do
Yeah.
we stream?
We'd have to bring in a computer probably.
Yeah, hell no. No, freaking heavy metal.
Look at how far us to fit in your shed.
Not with the new couch I have.
Just bring a lawn chair.
Hey, there's no room for a lawn chair.
You don't know
I
nothing.
do. 3 because I have 1 extra chair by my monitor. Other than that, the couch takes up most of the room.
Do you go to bed?
I don't know, bedroom, jackass.
God, you guys all suck ass.
I had a reason.
Yeah, dumb one. we'll figure it out. I mean, if anything, I just won't stream anything. I'll just ask for the videos afterwards and figure out how to do it.
It's pretty good.
Because you can do webcam on. I'm not bringing my freaking PlayStation. There's no reason.
Yeah.
What do you mean there's no reason?
There's no
you guys are getting all this content.
My content you can't have. But
I don't want to
think
do a
if you go
PlayStation.
on my PlayStation, it's gonna have my face and your face on
Yeah.
it. And then you'll upload it.
No, like if we're playing a party game on your PlayStation, why would you have your freaking face cam on
Why
your
not?
face?
That's what
Why
I do.
not have it set up so it gets all of us?
No. There's no spot in my room for that. We wouldn't be able to catch a
I
phone.
think Conager thinks he's too pretty. I'm gonna share the camera.
Yeah, why would I want to share, like, it's there. I mean, maybe having uglier people on makes me look better, but I don't want to get popular because of that.
Here's the thing. If you don't let us all be in the webcam, I'm not streaming with you
Okay, that's
while
fine.
I'm there. We'll just play games for fun.
That's fine. I'll just stream. And you could be there if you watch or not. Yeah, I'm
Should I
not.
take Whitney out to the subway when we get down there?
Yeah, there's
There's
no.
a pizza place.
There's a pizza place?
There's a Wheels.
Oh, Wagon Wheel. Yeah.
There's no way I can set up the camera to pick up everybody. If anything, I just won't have a camera. And also, with it being rigged up, I don't
Yeah.
want to unrig my device and then have to re-rig it up.
I can always bring mine.
Yeah, but then I have to run everything through my PC.
Sure.
Most likely, we'll be playing in the living room in the house because to fit everybody in there, we would need to do it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many things we're actually going to be able to stream.
I'll just make dinner with you.
Those what?
Make dinner with your mom.
Oh. I thought you said I'm just going to make out with your mom.
I'll do that too.
A little strange.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'll still be streaming. Can't keep
Well,
me
I
away.
imagine we could play like Mario Party or something, but that's the thing is that the only way we could do that is if I either bring my PC or you bring yours.
Well, we could play Mario Party, maybe in my shed. Maybe 4.
Oh, 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 oh.
So 4 people can fit in your shed.
Yeah, if one wants to just stand the whole entire time.
I mean, if that's how it is, it's how it is.
Actually, but then I'm gonna need, I don't know, that's gonna be a pain.
I mean, maybe your PC's also gonna be a pain in the ass because you'd have to move like another monitor and
Yeah.
So we might just not be able to
But-
stream.
Actually, I'll just use
Oh.
Mom's laptop.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I really want to play Smash Bros.
Yeah, so I can kick your ass on stream, so everybody knows how bad you are.
Sure, of
Okay,
Can I play too?
course you can.
you'll be the one
Snake
that
game.
loses all the time.
I know.
But yeah, Mom has a new gaming laptop.
I said that's so sad.
Does she really? What happened to her old laptop?
He still uses it.
Well, she does.
Yeah,
I wonder if she'd let me buy it off of her.
yeah, 500. Except you owe me $250, so $750. And then it's all
How
yours.
about I just give you $250 worth of shares in my company?
Yeah, no thanks. $250, please.
How about just 250 Bitcoin?
Okay. You have 250 Bitcoins? I'll take. You know how much money that is, Jared?
I don't know, like 260 bucks.
250 Bitcoins?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do the math for you, Jared.
Yeah, you can. That's only if you're having the gallbladder pains,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which we don't know if you are. I don't think you are, knowing what we know.
Yeah, knowing what we
Knowing
know,
what we
you're
know.
pregnant.
Yeah. She's freaking having triplets. Her stomach is huge, and she's gonna give birth to Monticello.
Anyway, Jared, do you know how much money that is? You give me 250
How much?
Bitcoins. It's only $12
How
million. Each Bitcoin's at 50,000 and it's 57,000. I rounded down to 50,000 just to be safe. That'd be really dumb of you. It'd be smarter to
I'll give
sell
you
the
250.
Bitcoin.
I have like 600.
Wish.
I bought it when it first came out, dude.
Why did she leave? Oh, she just joined the room. Oh, David, why do you need move your PC if it's not with you now? No, what, David? No,
He's talking about. I was talking about moving your
if Jared
PC.
comes to visit and we want to play some Smash Bros, I would have to move my PC to do recording in the living room because my shed with my new couch in it makes it so there's no room. It's a nice couch though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it leather or is it
Leather.
cloth? Hell yeah, dude.
And it's
Leather couches are so freaking nice.
electronic, so it automatically you hit a button and it reclines for you.
Ooh, it's one of those, eh?
Yeah.
What our cousins had in the theater room.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice. We got leather couches for free here. They're not electronic or anything, but they're so nice during like hot summers, dude. So nice. But then you get stuck to them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend sleeping on them in the nude.
Weirdo.
Especially if you're face down.
David, what are you getting on? Jared can't play all night, so you need to get on so you can spend time with
I mean,
Jared.
I can't. I can only play for like another 30 minutes.
You can only play for another 30 minutes, David. You're breaking his heart.
Yeah, David. You're tearing us apart. Ooh, Whitney, have you ever heard of bagel bites?
Yeah.
What?
Who
Or
has-
bagel chips, that's what it's called, bagel chips.
If I do a
They are
12-hour
these-
stream, I'm gonna have to prepare like food and stuff.
Well, I would suggest getting these bagel bit stuff. It's
Yeah.
so good.
I don't like those.
It's, you have them?
I don't
You've had
have them currently, but I've had them.
Dude, my job just stocked them in the break room.
Uh-huh.
And oh my gosh, I was blown away how good they were.
I just
There,
got done
for-
eating and my guy... What the...
Shit.
I said I just
In
got done
order.
eating my guy and I still need to record. Well, David, then you don't get to say hi to Jared. You suck.
Thursday we're gonna stream together, I guess.
Yep. All David wanted was to play Minecraft with you, and now he doesn't want to play Minecraft with you.
Yeah. 85% of the reason I even joined this dumbass server was because David wanted me to be on it.
Yeah, and now David doesn't want to play with you.
And now I have to look up news time tutorials.
Now you gotta look up what?
News
time?
time tutorials.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, you want to hear something kind of tragic?
No, but okay.
Our landlord,
Die.
self-deleted.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
had no idea.
They own property.
He owns a lot of property.
So now what?
Well, he's not the actual owner.
Oh, he was
He was like the pseudo owner.
he was the manager.
Yeah, so like he's the one that like technically bought up everything, but he did it under a different company. So they just basically made him an employee
Yeah.
by making him the manager. And since he didn't technically own any of the assets, they're just going to find another manager.
David says, bad word, asshole. I told David I'm trying to keep this family friendly.
Yeah, you dickhead.
Yeah. That's family friendly. Hey, it's bedtime. Get to bed, you guys. And then David says, "Oh shit, that's R. Sorry to hear that."
Oh, are you right by me, Winnie?
I'm trying to do
Oh no, I'm looking at my own freaking screen on my computer.
Good job, yeah.
Dumbass. Winnie can't sleep, so
What?
Winnie.
Have her
is not
log
here
out
to
and
bed.
log
She
back
keeps
in.
on. You want to do that, Winnie?
Oh shit. I'm gonna die. There's the village. Come back, come back, come back.
Winnie, just close out of the game real fast, and it'll be daytime when you get back.
Why?
Because me and Connor will sleep, and then you won't die.
Save and quit?
Yeah. Okay. Now I can sleep. Okay, now get it back in, and it'll be daytime.
Hi, Cootie.
I'm not having any of the weird lagging errors that I had yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know what that was about.
David called you an asshole because you don't want to play, or because he called you an asshole because David doesn't want to play games with you anymore. I don't get how that makes you an asshole. That sounds like more David's issue, but you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
he's just projecting.
Yeah.
I was upset today because Hero Academia skipped a week.
Oh, they did? Because of 4th of July?
Yeah. No, it's made in Japan.
I know, Jared.
They decided to split the season into 2 parts, but
Don't they normally do that?
yeah, but they're only giving it a gap of 1 week,
That's
so I don't really know why. It might have been because they're behind production or something, and they just
Yeah.
needed 1 more week, but I have no idea because it wasn't originally planned. Because I know when they start airing episodes of anime, they don't have them all finished.
Oh, yeah. I think that's why they do this. They split them in part 2, but most cable television that was the same way.
Is it
That's why
better
they would
over
always
there?
do a break
I'm gonna bring one.
after, like
Yeah,
Walking
well-
Dead after the first 12 episodes, and then they would finish the next 12 episodes.
Yeah, they only started doing that after season 4, though.
Well, yeah, but most shows that have 24 episodes will do that. They'll have a split in their season.
You want to steal a bed from the villagers, by the way. Actually, I might have enough wool. I
I
don't know.
stole one.
What?
I stole one.
Okay, cool.
5, 4 per person. That was a bet.
That was a person's livelihood, dude. All they do every day is farm so they can sleep in that bed. I might play this more on my off time.
What? Minecraft?
I might, yeah, instead of on stream, I might just start playing it on my off time. 'Cause, I mean, it gets pretty decent views if I stream long enough
I got
and
40.
at the right times. I know I saw that. But it also, I'm not going to be able to clip any of this into shorts.
Yeah, well, if you die, you can.
Yeah, but the way I play, I just don't, there's nothing for me to do
Yeah, I don't die.
for shorts
Hey,
and
look,
stuff.
there's all my shit.
So I might just,
It's
this
fun
might
when
be
you
the
have
last
a whole
time I
bunch
stream this.
like if we had David on, but David's a piece of shit.
Well, it's also fun if we're all doing a common goal that requires actual gameplay.
Sure.
I think this would be a fun thing to go through in the future and make all of them into one video.
Oh yeah, that's what my plan is. One of these days is I'm gonna download them all and then just cut it down to a single episode or 2.
Yeah, but as it is, that's long term. I really don't want to spend any more hours on my YouTube channel until it starts making me at least $1.
Are
Okay.
you guys on Minecraft?
Yep.
Yep.
Jared's just complaining.
Enjoying it?
Yeah.
I'm not complaining at all. What are you talking about? I'm
Jared
just
is like,
explaining my thought
I
process.
hate life. How do I tie in news?
Wow.
Don't freaking out my search history like that.
What did you say, Sean?
He said, well, you got to start by making.
Oh, I see the single tree,
Yeah,
Jared.
Jared, you start by making a loop.
You need to make a loop-de-loop and pole.
13 times. And then it's
How do you know it's 13 times?
Well, if you do it 13 times, it's illegal. You can go to jail in most states.
Do you know that? Because I think it's hilarious that they made doing something like that illegal.
Yeah.
Like, they made killing yourself illegal, which is really kind of funny to me.
Yeah.
It's like making being fat illegal. Which some countries have done.
Did you finally join Connor's realm?
I did.
Yeah, he did.
I did. I am currently on it. Deforesting the entire thing.
Where are you, Jared?
Just cutting down trees.
Are you by your house?
How are you?
Hi, Jared's wife.
Hi.
He's really mean.
This is Sean. He was an orphan that we found on the street 7 years ago
Oh, nice.
when he was 21.
I think it was longer than that.
He was in a cardboard box with a bunch of kittens.
There, my blanket.
We drowned the kittens, but we
Yeah.
kept Sean.
Yeah, we threw the kittens in a sack and put them down the river,
Oh
but
my gosh.
Hey, Jared, I made it a lot of shorts of the Rick stuff that we were doing.
oh, you have? I
Yeah.
haven't gotten to that stream yet.
I've done.
Shit, my freaking earbuds at low battery.
Wow. Yeah, I did a few today and then a whole bunch for tomorrow that are coming out.
I'm still doing our first GTA stream, a bunch of shorts on that,
What's really
which is
funny
why
is
I've
I've launched
done
them
Minecraft.
and they've done like the first 20 hours they don't do good. And then like a lot that I launched yesterday are now just hitting the 400. I do it, they like popped off, but doing decently
Yeah,
well.
mine's been hit or miss for some reason like that. Like, the ones today did really well.
David says if you stay for an hour, he'll jump on right now.
I don't know if I can because my earbud's about to die.
So I'll charge your earbuds
It's
there.
literally, I can't.
Why not?
I have to put it in the docket.
Yeah.
So I have to
Use
take
the other
Whitney's
earbud.
earbud.
Okay.
Whitney's using it.
Yeah,
Whitney, I'm still in the earbud. Whitney,
Aw.
I need the earbud.
Oh.
I need it. No, I need it. Just get your earbud and join Discord. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah. David, he
Cool.
says, yeah, get on.
I can maybe be on for another hour. I don't really want to though. So you're gonna have to tempt me.
Get a David.
I can tempt you, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Con will tempt you.
So you guys like pizza or? Or something I say when it's awkward. Not that it's awkward. I just felt like saying
Well, now it's awkward.
it. Yep. We make a massive dong at spawn. Just make it massive. Yeah, let's just do
Far
it.
away.
Yeah, whatever. Probably right underneath spawn. We should put a lava pool right by spawn.
We're
Or
just
block
you
the
break your
inside
bed
out.
and then come back and you just start dying over and over again.
Yeah. And every time we invite a new person to the server, they just get screwed.
Yeah, 'cause it's
Judge, can you prove that my defendant wasn't at the court?
If I was defending someone who was burning a person on them, they would have to defend
That's true.
Jared.
Fine. Can you prove that the defendant wasn't the murderer? You would have to. Are you kidding me? There's no money in being a defense lawyer. No, there's not. Yeah, but it's not. You're not really a defense lawyer that way. It's called something else unless it's an actual murder case. You get. That's just a lawyer.
Exactly, he's making millions. What's his budget?
Yeah.
Makes $3 million a year.
Yeah, but he works like freaking 80 hours a week.
Huh?
Yeah, but he works 80 hours a week.
Yeah, he's not married and he sleeps around with a whole bunch of girls. That's fine. 80 hours? Easy. Have sex
wouldn't.
and make $3 million a year, Jared? Can you say you did that?
I can say I do one of those.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're closer than some people on this chat.
I just effed up so bad. I made 48 doors
Oh no.
at a
Where
cop.
am I supposed to
and I
put my
can't
bed?
put it back.
Just put it somewhere, guys. Dang it. You're the only one not sleeping. Just put it down and go to sleep.
Hurry up,
L2.
David. Get on.
And then sleep. With L2. Yep. I love it how you wanted a controller, but you don't know what the controls are.
Better than my fingers on a stupid.
I'm so
phone.
mad right now. I'm so pissed. Whole bunch
Dude, just put it back in the freaking crafting table. It
You
makes you
can't.
good.
Can't unmake doors, Jared.
What even is a door? Doors don't exist.
Now I have a whole bunch of copper doors. So what's really bad is you can't wax the copper doors. So I guess I'll use those every time.
I have a question. When is a door a door?
When it's a door, dumbass.
Like, think about it. If the door is closed, isn't it just part of the wall? Like, it's just a wall.
Except it
That's
can
a
be
door.
moved. The door.
But, okay, so let's say there is a
It's a
door
door,
on the wall,
Jared.
but it doesn't move. It's fused to the wall. Is it a door anymore, or is it...
What do you mean it's
just some
fused to the wall?
decoration.
So it's a wall?
Yeah, it's just like, it's like welded shut.
So it's no
Is it
longer
a
a
door
door,
anymore?
it's a wall.
So,
door
the act of
definition
it
has to
opening...
It has to open.
So, but if it looks like a door, has a door handle, it just doesn't open. So if you lock a door,
It's still a door because
wall
it still
handle?
has the ability to open.
but if you just lock it by welding it shut,
It's not
I
locking
mean, you can
it.
still open it.
Oh.
You can still open it with a lot of force.
Sean, you're really quiet. What?
Oh, it's disconnected from the server.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, yeah, that's weird. Why were you disconnected, Jared?
Yeah, I booted him. He was doing hate
Jared,
speech, so I
if
gotta
it's-
kick him.
Jared, if it has hinges and can open, if you weld it shut for the purposes of making it so it can never open again, it's no longer a door.
But if it's locked with a key that doesn't exist,
What do you mean? The
is
key
it still a
exists.
door? No, like
At one point it
let's
existed.
say
You lost
let's
it,
say
but it still exists.
no, let's say it's locked.
Yeah.
With a key, and then you throw the key in the lava,
Okay.
and it's gone. And it's the only key that can open it. You can't make another one.
You can lockpick it.
Is that a
Oh,
door?
he drowned.
Yeah, still a door. You just an idiot and lost the key.
So, why, when you weld it shut, is it no longer a door?
Because you were welding it
You
shut.
can You can still get through it.
How?
You just have to use a lot more force.
You would have to break the whole wall down. I'm not
Or you
talking-
just have to break
we're
the
not
one
talking about
weld.
If you did a shitty weld, maybe. We're talking about a professional.
It could be a
weld
shitty
job.
door. Let's say you welded it together, but the whole door is shitty. You can just break it wide open. Is it a door?
Well, you can break a hole in the wall. Does that make it a door? No, it makes it an archway.
So what makes a door? Just the fact that it can be opened
Yeah.
theoretically.
Yeah.
But you can theoretically open anything.
No.
Yeah.
Is its primary purpose to be open? A wall's primary purpose is not to be open. You can
But
break
if you
down
make
the
it,
wall.
if you make a door that can't, like that isn't supposed to be ever open.
Like what? That's a wall. Name an example
What
of
about
a
a
door
vault?
that is never meant to be open.
A vault.
That they're meant to be open.
So if you weld the vault shut, it's no longer a door.
If you weld it shut for the purposes of making it so it can never be open, yeah, it's no longer a door.
So, but if you just lock it, make it, and you're purposely doing it because you know it will never be opened again, and then you throw away the key and make it sure that no one else can use the key, is that still a door?
Yeah, because somebody can pick lock it. Every lock can be pick locked.
Let's say you can. Just for the sake of hypotheticals, it can't be open unless you have a specific key, and that key has been destroyed. You cannot retrieve the key. Is it a door?
You'd have to break it open, but yeah.
So, if you have a door that's welded shut, and you can still break it open, it's still a door.
How do you
If
eat
it's welded
bread?
shut for the, and
L2.
you break it back open without damaging the wall, yeah.
But if a door is locked, and you have to break it open, it usually damages the wall, Connor.
Depending on the door.
It's not working.
It's still a door, Jared.
You have to hold the bread in your hand, then click L2.
It is in my hand.
Hold L2.
I am.
Are you hungry?
Yeah? And I have 2.5 hearts.
It should just be L2. The thing might be lagging.
It says it right there. There we go.
That doesn't make any sense though, Conager, because welding a door shut is the same action as locking a door
No.
that will never be opened again.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. It's just a more aggressive version of it.
Your opinion of it, yes.
You just say whenever you get into a corner, all you say is, "This is just your opinion, man."
No.
This is a
Jared,
hypothetical
Yeah,
conversation.
hypothetical. A door is a door, okay? And if you lock
when
it,
is it
it's
not a
still
door?
a door. A door is still a door, no matter what.
But if you lock it by
Even
using
if you weld it,
fusion,
Jared, it's still a door.
that's what I'm saying.
Every door is still a door. No matter.
So is a wall a door?
Huh?
Is a wall a door?
No, a wall is never a door.
But you can open a wall.
Yeah, I can open your ass, doesn't mean it's a door.
I mean, that's another discussion. But so what makes a door? Just that it looks like a door?
Then it's classified as a door.
But what classifies a door?
A door. Whoever made it and called it a door, that's what classifies it.
Yeah, but that doesn't. That you can't just say the meaning of something is that thing.
A door is
That's like the
something that
argument of-
opens up with hinges or slides or whatever mechanic that you can use to have a door.
Can I take one of your pickaxes?
And
Yeah, you
boom.
can take the minutes on. Okay, so if I just put random hinges on a wall,
Did you make a cutout to make it a door? Because it has to be separate.
no,
from
but
the
I can
wall.
pull it hard enough.
So a door is separate from a wall that has hinges or slides or some kind of mechanism to allow it to open.
So we're back to the discussion of if you weld a door shut to the wall.
Still a
You can say the
door.
wall's metal as
It was
well.
still a door at one point, so it's still a door. Just because
So
you
once a
locked
door, always a door.
it, once a door, always a door.
So, but does that work in reverse? So if I have a wall that I could open up like a door, and then put the broken part on a hinge, was it always a door?
No, you made it a door.
Okay, so then if I repair the wall and I fuse it all back together and I make it so it's just a wall now and I take out the hinges, is it still a door?
No, you made it a wall because you took the door.
So it's not once a door, always a door.
Yeah.
So the only definition that makes a door is that it looks like a door.
No, it doesn't have to look like a door. There's hidden doors. Does it open up? Does it have mechanisms to make it open?
But you just said that if it was welded shut.
If it's not part of the wall, it's not a door. If you make the door part of the wall, it's a wall.
Interesting. Or is a door just a wall until you open it and then it's dooring at
Because
that
it's
time?
separated.
Hey,
On
this
a
is my
sky
tree.
from Mars,
This is
at
my
a
tree.
very small level,
This is my tree.
it is always not part of the wall. At least made out of the same material as the wall, but it's still not part.
Interesting. Now for our next discussion.
Where
Were you asking
Oh, great, David's here. Kind of discussion.
What did Sean say?
I don't know. The
How
water.
do clouds work?
evaporation?
Gravity.
Question. When does a cloud become a cloud?
When enough of the water molecules combine with cotton in the sky.
Well, I know, but what's considered enough? You know, like it's kind of like that question of what makes a heap of something.
When it's a heap.
So like
Of
if
course I'm going to that.
yeah, but let's say you have 5 grains of sand. Is that a heap of sand?
How big are you?
Yeah, like an ant size, because that could be.
You're a normal person.
Then that's just 5 grains of sand.
Yeah.
So if you add 1, is that a heap?
No.
Depends. Wait, here's the question. Depends. How much sand is around you? Is that all the sand?
There's
within
no other
5
sand.
miles?
That's all the sand. That's
a
all the
heap of
sand.
Because that's all the sand that's around you, so that must be a heap of sand. But if
So
you're
if I take away
comparing it
one-
to the beach and you have 5 grams in your hands, then no, that's not a heap.
But like when does it? Yeah, like-
it's a heap of sand
like-
in your hands.
The question is, let's say it's just a normal situation. You're grabbing sand off the beach. You're holding it in your hand. How much grains of sand makes a heap?
I think that's determined on if you think that's a heap of sand. It's a personal decision.
Yeah, I guess that's, yeah, because it'd be what you would compare to something
Yeah.
else. You're comparing what you just got, so I
So
mean,
if you're
to me,
comparing
it
it
would just
to
be
all
a
the sand in
fistful
your
of sand.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd just be a fistful. A heap would probably be, to me, would be like if there was a dump truck of sand off to the right for some fucking reason.
So yeah, all depends on
anything
your.
good.
But if we're talking about specific
about the
measurements
guys
of
on
like
just
I have
gonna
5 ounces of
put
sand in
some
my hand,
pictures.
you can easily determine if you have it. But heap is something you feel, Jared. It's in your heart.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that like
it's
so.
different for everybody.
Well, I know. What I'm saying is, let's say, like if you want to define a heap, it's just like a bunch of stuff, right? It's just a pile of one type of material, right? Well, when does it converge from having 5 grains of sand to being a heap?
What do you mean? It's
So like when's the value changed from being like 28 grains of sand? Like if you add 1, does that make it a heap? Is 29
that's
the
up to you,
number?
Jared. I could consider 5 grains of sand a heap. 4 grains of sand a heap. Maybe 1, depending on my day.
So-
how much,
Like,
that
if I
means
found a
that-
how
grain of
much I can
sand,
stand the world.
if I find a grain of sand in my hand right now, I'd say that's a heap because I'd be like, where the f did this sand come from? That's a heap of sand.
But that means that word literally has no value. Like it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Because it's not a perfect measurement.
yeah.
No.
It's a
It's like when
comparative.
people say, "Can I have a few?"
Yeah.
And some people are like, "Well, that means 3."
Exactly.
And other people are like, "Well, it just means, you know, a number."
So
Yeah.
a heap is just, it really, because it also will change on the stuff. Like,
In the bed.
a heap of sand, 5 grains. I have 2 bugs, that's
Yeah.
a heap of bugs. I don't want more than that.
Yeah,
Or
but
like,
then it's like,
what-
let's say
what's a shit
you're
ton?
grabbing.
How much is a shit ton to you? 10 grains? Shit ton of sand.
Like 2
10
plus.
bugs? Shit ton of bugs.
Shit.
The
So I would rather...
entire stool sample, a shit ton of shit.
Yeah, so like me, I would say heaps, and then it goes shit ton. I can have a heap of
Who's not sleeping?
I don't know. I can have a heap. Like, I'd rather have a heap of stuff sometimes than a shit ton. Unless it's money. If we're talking about money, I'd rather have a shit ton. Not a heap of money.
A heap and help. Oh, Sean.
What's up?
If you
I
come
need to turn
over
the light mirror.
to my place, there should be a fishing rod here.
Oh yeah,
for
there's
you.
a fishing rod for you.
No, I thought you meant in real life. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, come over to Alaska.
Yeah, you go deep sea fishing.
I didn't see you.
I'm finding an Enderman.
Okay,
4
buddy.
of us are trying to sleep right now.
Is he limping?
Okay, baby.
Is this okay?
Okay.
Is this okay? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. You're really so dark.
That's what I'd say too. But
I scared you guys. I'm sorry, doggies. Someone get in their damn bed.
Yeah, David, hold on that shit. I deal with this every night.
I'm finding an Enderman.
So you're committing hate crimes against a black individual.
Yeah, David.
No, because
Don't do that
my
in this
character's mix actually. So fuck you.
So you're blackfacing, David?
No.
Jeez, David.
Holy
Holy
shit.
damn.
We're trying to have a clean, family-friendly game, and look at you
Phone died.
blackfacing.
Oh my God. I want to.
Winnie's phone just died.
Myrtlate.
Myrtlate.
Not even a real word.
Myrtlate. Myrtlate.
I'm gonna myrtlate.
I'm myrtleating.
Something that Moaning Myrtle would probably say. That's what she says when she masturbates. I'm myrtling.
Here, that's a question. There's a topic. It goes masturbate.
Here's a real topic. How much sex happens in Hogwarts?
You gotta wonder. The other thing is, you gotta wonder how many spells do they have. Like, they probably have the elves fight everybody's dreams with anti-horniness.
Thank God.
Dude, there has to be some kind of
Have you
charm in
seen the
Hogwarts.
fan fiction yet where shit never
Yes.
I can see there being a charm to, like,
Dude, the fact that they make the freaking 11-year-olds sleep with the 17-year-olds in the same
no,
room.
they don't. They're on a different.
They have different rooms for every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, I didn't
you
know
get
that.
assigned to Hogwarts, you'll be in a certain room. You're in that room for all 7 years. You don't change rooms.
Yeah,
But the boys' corridor has like 7 floors.
right. Just like the girls.
Yeah. So once you graduate, that room opens back up.
But also, here's the fucked up thing. I don't care what they say with Godric Gryffindor on girls being more trustworthy. Bull
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Where
You
girls
can
can
be
go
just
in.
Oh,
as
yeah.
horny as a girl
Yeah.
as a guy can. Fuck that.
Oh.
Dude, the fact that a girl can go into the boys' dormitory like whenever they want, but the guys can't go in the girls.
Again,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know Ginny gave Harry some sneaky blowjobs in the morning.
Dude,
He's
some
like, "Don't
sick
go
ass
wrong."
head. You know Ron had to like put pillows around his ears every so often.
Ron in book 6 and movie 6 like was way more freaky than Harry and Ginny.
Yeah, it's true.
He was
True.
snogging in the streets.
Snogging.
Yeah. Harry and Ginny just kissed and made out with each other in front of
Ron
everybody.
and Harry, or Ron and Harry, Ron and what's her name? What's her name?
Man, that's
I think you've been reading some fan fiction,
Yeah.
Conacher.
I feel like there must be charms that like prevent
Dude,
people from
there-
doing it, or like warn everybody. Also, I mean, like the R word with magic. How much like easier that would be for both sides to just take advantages of other
Right.
people.
Well,
Like
so,
we have, like,
you
the
gotta
mobilize
think that there
spell.
would be charms that would warn people.
so here,
Yeah.
that also brings in like the
Maybe
argument
that's
with
why they have
any,
ghosts.
any magical universe. Why
Yeah.
is there problems at all in
Oh, yeah.
this universe?
Well,
why is
that's
there
my- that's my
why
problem
is
with-
why is there
That's my problem with J.K. Rowling's writing on how to make spells. She doesn't really define why there isn't a spell for everything.
right.
Derek,
What?
it's a she.
What's a she?
She's a she. You said he.
Okay.
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, I know she's a she.
You said he.
Okay. Anyway.
Get him in his place.
Do it.
Anyway.
Do it on his
Yeah,
street.
I actually hate the fact that she doesn't just define, like, she doesn't just have a rule about
her
making
magic
spells.
is so loose.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, it presents itself as a hard magic system because, like, oh, there's individual spells and you have to learn them and whatnot, and some of them are hard to learn. But then she brings up that you can make spells.
Yep.
Like, all she had to do was either, one, make it in the lore that no one knows how to make a spell, and then somehow Snape figured it out or something.
Except then it's like, how did people make spells before? Like they were all written.
Well, that's the
down
thing.
before.
It'd just be like a lost craft. That's what I would have to. That's what you'd
Yeah.
have to do.
Yeah, that's
In
a
that
very good
scenario.
point. I didn't think about that. Like, how do new spells come together? Because honestly, it's
It's
just
like picking up
you're basically just channeling your magic and saying bibbity bobbity boo, and then all of a sudden your nose grows 2
Yeah.
inches. It's
Well,
like okay.
Yeah, and you just have to make it Latin for some reason.
And
Makes
also,
one more powerful than another. Like,
Right.
what makes Harry more powerful than Ron?
because he has love. And Ron's an idiot.
Wow.
And because his wand has a phoenix feather.
My theory on that is I think Muggleborns are more intelligent and better wizards because they go to normal school for the first 5 years or 10 years. And
Yeah, they actually learn real
understand
skills.
the world and math and other stuff. Where Ron, he doesn't know biology.
He doesn't know what a rubber duck is.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, Hermione can understand the science behind this stuff, I think, and which can make you more of a powerful wizard when you have that insight with that world. And so Harry Potter's better at that because he somewhat understands how the world works. And so when he does a spell, he can do it better.
Yeah.
Where Ron's like,
Yeah, well, that's
I
the-
just wave this wand and the shit comes out.
Yeah. Well, there's also I just don't understand the rules on certain spells. So like the Avada Kedavra, you can't block it.
No.
And it can't be reflected, and you just die, right?
Yeah.
But couldn't you just then go make a spell that specifically counters Avada Kedavra?
Yeah, it's called love. Anywho.
I mean, they did.
Yeah.
If you sacrifice yourself for the people you love, they are now
Yeah, old-
protected from you.
Yeah, old magic. The old magic that is like kind of described in Harry Potter is so loose. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Gandalf loose.
Yeah.
Gandalf.
Yeah,
that's true.
But yeah, so that, I mean, yeah, it's
Answer
just,
that question, Jared.
Okay,
um,
Really into Harry Potter.
but I'm
so
like,
that's like my problem. Why would any it already kind of shows that you don't have to do any chores as a wizard.
oh yeah,
But
Right.
on top of that, why would you have to do anything?
Yeah.
Why would you ever, in a world where you can teleport anywhere, would you ever write a letter that is delivered by the world's slowest bird?
well,
Why would you ever do that?
here's the other thing with
'Cause
that.
it
They
looks cool.
they do talk about it in the books a little bit. Not all wizards like apparating. They suck at it, or they get sick from it, and so
Right, or they
lot
splinch
of people-
themselves and almost kill themselves. With
Well, there's also the fact that you can't apparate into Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Right.
But then it's like the rules of a school is like running the
well,
nation.
here's the thing: you can't apparate outside of England either.
You can't go across the world.
No, you can't apparate across borders. They have magic.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you have to register yourself to go to those other countries.
And then you
show
can
that you're in
apparate
there.
while you're in that country. I
There's other ways to get around that.
Wait,
You
hey.
can do.
Stop yelling.
What is that thing called?
Port key? Yeah, there's unregistered port keys, and then the Flu network, but that's monitored. That's like the airplane.
I don't
Yeah.
think you can do the Flu network into another country, but a port key you can do. But once you're in that other country, you can apparate. You just can't apparate outside that country. So, like, if you were going to go cross country, you would go to the border, check in, apparate to the next border, check in. But also, apparation does take energy.
So okay, so they can measure like if you're apparating into a different country.
Well, they would have borders, like
Yeah,
magic
the
borders.
magic. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like how they would do it
Yeah.
at Hogwarts. Like
Well,
the grounds
yes.
at Hogwarts.
So
But it would be the grounds of England.
that's interesting. And then okay, so Voldemort can in the 7th book.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's explained in the movie that well.
Probably not.
That he can measure if people say his name.
So
Oh yeah, he gets it
he
like
can-
jinxed or
he
something.
can. The Ministry of Magic does that. They
So
put an enchantment on the word and tabooed it.
so why wouldn't they do that with like a Vadakadabra?
Oh, to figure out if people have said the Vadakadabra?
I think they
Yeah.
did at some
Ah,
point.
They
that'd
do
be
have
interesting.
something with like their wands where they can tell.
They can see when, what spell you've done. My guess
But still,
is
like,
there's probably
why
a
do
law
they do
against that, Jared.
Right, because
Maybe.
it's just like because
That-
your wand is registered, and so it's like owning a gun basically. You're supposed to be responsible enough not to go and fucking murder somebody with it.
Yeah,
You can murder people
but the problem
in
with-
so many other ways.
Yeah.
But the problem with well, yeah, there's way better
No,
spells to
I'll
do
be
it
right
with
back.
as well.
Okay,
But the problem with the Vadakadabra is that it only has one function, and that is to kill somebody.
Yes, it's true. But also, they do explain in Harry Potter 4 that that spell you have to really mean it and hate the person.
Yeah.
Because
Well, that's what I'm saying is that then why can't they just make an enchantment on a Vadakadabra?
I don't know if they can do a jinx on a spell itself. That would be the thing of how that spell works with jinxing a name versus jinxing a spell. If they can do that.
359 days played, still using stone and iron tools is crazy. Look, man, I just joined the server, okay?
And I have the iron farm.
Yeah, Jackson, you coming over? So I
Yeah.
can show you my stone hedges?
Yep. Nice.
But my guess is there's probably limitations to the jinx where putting it on a word is easier than putting it on a spell. Because my guess is the
Yeah.
spell would have power behind it
Well,
itself.
Well, this is the thing about J.K. Rowling's writing is that in a single book, the logic is amazing, right?
Yeah.
So like Time Turners works amazingly well in the 3rd book. The moment that you start thinking about it with the rules that are presented, you start being like, well, that kind of breaks a lot of stuff because why wouldn't you just go back and save Harry's parents?
Well, and here's the thing
Um,
with that too, is all she needed to do was add in a sentence of saying, "Yeah, you can."
It only-
because I just
it-
thought of this today. Hermione misses Charms class in the book, and she's like, "Oh shit, I missed it." Okay, if it's unlimited, then she should be able to go back and take that Charms class. So is it not
Yeah,
unlimited?
okay, this is the same thing. All she had to say was Time Turners can only go back 24 hours. That's all she had to say.
Well, here's the
So
thing.
that way,
Technically, with Hermione not going back to Charms class, even though she could, Ida adds, is there a limit? Like, she doesn't say there is, but she.
I know, but
almost
it would be
implies
so
it.
easy to define it.
Yeah.
Like it'd be so easy for someone
She
just
should
to
have
say
when
it.
She explained it to Harry. They could have easily.
Yes.
explained here's the thing. He
Yes.
might have been a draft, and then her publishers were like,
Cut it
this
out.
is too boring. Yeah. Because she
Yeah,
did
that's
also
true, too.
explain
Yeah.
how a Horcrux is made, but they said this is a child's book, and that's too gruesome.
Which
Yeah,
is,
so
which
we're
is
just kind of
bullshit.
so that way it just kind of conveys that every time you kill somebody, a Horcrux is made.
Yeah, I think
But
you
it's
have
not.
to eat
It's
that.
not even true. Yeah, I think so too.
I
But
think
here's-
there's also like some extra steps because
Or
I
is
don't
it
feel
like
like
a
it's just
philosopher's stone?
What?
Well, they
Like a philosopher's
They
stone.
don't ex-
Sacrifice a bunch of people to make it.
Well, we
Yeah.
know it's not a bunch of people because she already planned Harry to be a Horcrux from the beginning.
well, no. Like, Jackson's talking about the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah,
So in theology, Philosopher's Stones are made out of souls
yeah,
of people. So like that's why like the Philosopher's Stone is so hidden in the book, but it never actually states it, probably because it's a children's book.
but yeah, with Harry, like Harry Potter became Horcrux because his skull went into him when he died. So you would have to explain that a little bit because how did
Because
he become?
yeah, he didn't eat his parents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that one could be explained as an accident, like it wasn't meant to be a Horcrux, and it wasn't. It was just his soul latched onto him. So I guess
Yeah.
maybe you could
Well,
explain it.
that's another thing is, even if like her editor said that's too gruesome, like don't put that in the book, she could have easily made it part of like the ancient magic,
Oh yeah.
and that's why love is like the counter to it.
Yeah. Well, see, I really want if they when they do the Middle Earth TV series, I would love to have them like just explain how they do it. And just,
Dude, I would love if they went super dark fantasy.
oh yeah.
Like they just throw out the childhood aspect of it,
Well,
and it's just
I would
this
have the
really
childhood
dark.
aspect that- and then season 4 is still childhood up until the end. And then it just gets darker, extremely dark.
Yeah.
the rest
Because
of
that was kind of the problem. That was kind of the problem I had with number 6. Number 6 is my favorite
Oh
book and least favorite book.
it does so
Because
well.
on its own, it's amazing because it is one of the most normal years of Hogwarts.
So,
Like nothing really major happens. Like people are like, dying from curses and stuff.
Yeah. And I like
But
what Jackson.
when they make the series, are they going straight off the books, or are they going to add in what she tweeted about? You know,
No, they're
Bobby
straight
the
off the
Third
books.
Leg,
No,
and
Jackson.
then Hermione
Jackson, no.
Black.
Anyways.
Her.
Jackson, can you hear us? No. It's from the books. None of that other
I don't think
yeah.
J.K. Rowling's even a part of the TV
I
show,
don't
is she?
think so either. But I would still ask her how to make it darker.
That make it a lot darker.
I like Harry Potter.
I like dark
I
things.
like Harry Potter 6 too because also it shows how smart Harry is. Because like he's like, wait,
Yes.
something's up with Snape, something's up with
And he's actually a freaking detective in
Yeah,
that book.
and it was great. And
He starts
nobody
stalking
believes him.
people.
And then comes
Yes.
out and everybody's like, oh shit, we should have listened to Harry. And he's like, no shit, you should have.
Yes. Because in like book 1 through 3, which are my favorite, if you talk about like overall,
Yeah.
because in my opinion, those are the ones that felt the most cohesively figured out.
Yeah.
The other ones feel like she had to figure them out individually, and they didn't really have. Like she obviously knew what the overarching story was going to be, but the inner walking logic doesn't really work after the third book as well, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because it just kind of feels like a lot of things are introduced that just kind of like, I don't know, take away from other stuff. Anyway, why the frick did I even bring that up?
Your favorite books because he's a detective and there's mystery or whatever.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, another reason why those are my favorite is because they actually are based around a mystery.
Yeah.
And, like, the fourth book all the books have mysteries in them, but the first 3 are actually about solving the mystery.
Yeah. And then
And then the
fourth one,
6th
you're
book
just
is
kinda
like a
there.
noir book.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 4th one, the only mystery that's in the 4th one is who put his name in the Goblet
Yeah.
of Fire.
Yeah.
That's it. And then
I
that
mean,
doesn't
the
even get
fourth one is
addressed.
still a really good book. I really like the fourth one.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the 4th
I
one as
also
well.
really enjoyed the fifth one because it was kind of like, okay, so we know Voldemort's back, But what's gonna happen? And then it goes sideways because like the Ministry of Magic hates Harry now. You're gonna see Harry in a whole different light because everybody's like lying about stuff going on. I love Rita Skeeter and her writing the thing about how Harry outed all the different bad guys in that newspaper.
Yeah.
But it's different. And then 6 is more back to normal, except nobody believes Harry Potter. Or at least his friends.
Six is, in my opinion, not a mystery, but a noir.
Yeah.
Like we know what the mystery is technically from the beginning. Like, okay, it's Horcruxes, or it's like this guy. Yeah. Well, like the mystery that's presented at the beginning is this professor knows something. You need to figure out what he knows.
Yeah.
That's it. And noir likes to do that, where it's like it's not a whodunit. It's a you already know the facts. Now you have to discover how it works.
Yeah.
You know. And it works so well. And then there's other mysteries interwoven with it, but the thing is that it doesn't have a strong overarching narrative. So it just a lot of the book comes off as just like normal Hogwarts life.
One thing I will say about Harry Potter 7, I do not like the epilogue. The fact that he names one of his kids Snape, just for the fact. Snape is not.
J.K. Rowling doesn't like the epilogue.
Snape is a dickhead, no matter what. Like.
Yeah.
Like. The only reason he liked Harry was because of his damn eyes, because it reminded him of his mother, and like he treated Harry like shit for how many years? Yeah. And then Harry's like, well, he was a double agent, so I guess I'll name my son after him. I'm like. Oh shit! Like
after all the horseshit, like especially
he wanted to bone my mom, so I'm gonna name my kid after
that's
him.
basically all it was he's just
he
like,
got Sirius killed, and he's like, I forgive him. He did one thing in his life. I'll forgive him.
He really liked my mom.
The fact that he didn't name his son Sirius as his first name.
Like, there's so much. It's like, come on. Sirius is not that good of a guy. Like, yes, he did a good thing. But at the end of things, he still was a dickhead to you. Like, he didn't have to treat you that way at all.
For sure would.
Yeah.
But, like, he did. And it's like,
it should be somewhere in here.
You could have been a little bit nicer to Harry this whole time. And everybody would have been fine.
Thank you.
I also like to think Snape was always the red herring.
Yeah.
Every mystery, he was always like, he's definitely the bad guy, and then he's never the bad guy until the 6th book.
Especially Harry Potter 1, definitely for sure, and then Harry Potter 3, he wasn't really the bad guy, but like.
Did I give you?
He was doing weird stuff. He was doing some weird ass stuff.
The 4th one, he was an okay guy.
No, you did not.
5th one, he was a dickhead again. 6th one, total dickhead.
Oh my gosh, yeah. The funny thing about the show, though, like the movies, is that after the first one, they try to actually have Snape be just kind of a stern teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's not such a dickhead as he is in the freaking books.
Of Hermione when she gets cursed and has big buck teeth, and he's like, I don't see any difference.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
He's a total asshat. And that's my thing, is like, in the movies, I understand why Harry would name his kid after Snape. In the book,
Snape was pretty cool in the freaking movies, dude.
I mean, he was a dick. He was a dick teacher, but he wasn't an asshole.
Yeah.
He didn't go out of his way to treat you like shit. He just treated everybody like shit.
Yeah, he was basically like the teacher that just was so sick of being a teacher in the shows.
Yeah.
But in the book, he was such a dickhead all the time.
I would have had
Dude, the fact that people weren't spiking his drinks on the daily is crazy.
Like, 3 or 4, he's like, okay, we're gonna do this. You're making a potion for sure. Neville's struggling, and he's like, Neville, at the end of this class, we're gonna poison your freaking toad, and your cure is gonna cure him. If not, your toad dies. He's telling me that. I'm like,
Dude.
bullshit. I'm telling Dumbledore he's not gonna put up with this shit. Like, why did nobody tell him?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would have been right.
No,
He's asked out to
the thing is
Dumbledore.
about Snape. The thing is about Snape in the books or in the movies, he's like lawful evil,
Yeah.
where he's still kind of a dick, but he does it for a reason.
Yeah.
Just like really when people are being stupid. But in the books, he is chaotic evil
Oh, yeah.
for no reason.
And
He is so maniacally evil.
And it's like, dude, what is wrong with you? Like, you done so many things that I'm like, holy shit. Like, you need to calm
Yeah, and everybody
down.
likes him, but only after the movies came out.
Yeah.
No one freaking was on Snape's side when the books dropped.
And
I
even
will
when you
say
find
that
out-
the person that
Yeah.
everyone hated more than Snape would be Umbridge.
Oh, yeah, Umbridge.
Oh yeah, Umbridge was
designed.
But
crafted.
it's like
make
Harry
you hate
Potter naming the kid after Umbridge. Like,
Yeah.
he would never do that.
Yeah, exactly. Like in the books, that's what the equivalent would be.
But no, what I think is also funny is, with Snape, oh shit, I just had it, when you find out his memories, and he's like, Dumbledore's like, yeah, did you plead to Voldemort to save Lily's life? And he's like, yeah, and even Dumbledore's like, you're a piece of shit. You would have him kill Harry and kill the father just to save her life. Like, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
he's not good. He didn't care about
No,
Harry at all.
he's the biggest simp that's ever
Yeah.
freaking existed.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like the only reason he saved Harry on the broom was because his dad saved his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, cool, and you're still a dickhead. Like, I understand.
Yeah, you're such a
that you
freaking
and the-
ass.
You and the dad had problems. Well, holy shit. You
Yeah.
don't have to try to threaten to
Yeah.
kill people. Or he even threatens to poison Harry. He's like, hey, I think you're stealing from me, so I'm going to poison you to figure the truth out. Like, you're threatening a 14-year-old with poison. You do that
Oh, yeah.
in
When
any other
he's-
school system, you're fired. You're going to jail.
Well, when in the books, when he's training Harry to resist like the
Oh,
mind
yeah.
control thing,
It just, yeah.
it's so much worse than in the movies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He is actively torturing Harry
Yeah,
for
he's like,
fun.
okay, we just tortured you for a good 30 seconds. Get ready, I'm doing it right now. And it's like, how are you?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, that really helps. Thank you. Like, what the shit?
Yeah. I don't know why Dumbledore decided to give Snape that assignment, but
Yeah, Dumbledore would have been the best one for that
Well,
assignment.
yeah, but that
Well, maybe because he
Dumbledore
knew Snape would
didn't.
be hard on him.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
and Dumbledore didn't want to be in, by Harry until, like, he thought
Oh, yeah.
Voldemort would use him. But she did eventually, but then, you know, the power of love made it so Voldemort was weak and yada, yada, yada.
yeah,
Suck my-
love and friendship and love and friendship.
Suck my chode.
Yeah, it just
Anime freaking explanation enter here.
Yeah,
Oh.
and it's just funny because, like, I mean, like, it's just, yeah, Snape, I would never name a kid after, like, you named a kid after somebody who tortured.
That's
and-
like naming a kid after
Why-
your mother's stalker, dude.
It's like
Yeah,
naming
That
a
is
kid after Hitler.
exactly what that is.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
I would have been less surprised if he named him after like Ron, one of his best friends.
Yeah.
You know?
I would have been less
Or
surprised if
George.
he named his kid
Yeah,
Tom
George.
Riddle.
Oh yeah, hey,
Riddle.
Tom Riddle did more than Voldemort. I mean, like, here's the thing: Snape tortured Voldemort, or Snape tortured Harry more than Voldemort tortured Harry.
Yeah, Voldemort just wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, the only time
That's
he
all I
tortured
wanted.
him was in the graveyard, just to prove a point to his followers. Then after that, he's like, "Nah, this bitch gotta die."
Yeah, it's like it's on site after this one, just so you know.
And like, yeah, friggin' Snape was just like, any chance you could just give him shit, try to give him detention, and even Dumbledore.
Try to fail him out of school.
Oh yeah, multiple times trying to kick him out of school. Oh, you flew the car into the Wumpy Willows, you're expelled.
Yeah.
And then freaking McGonagall comes in, no, they're fine.
That tree had it coming.
You're gravely in trouble, but we'll take care of you. Yeah, you got some detention, but whatever. Also, it's like, you know Dumbledore wasn't going to kick Harry out. Also,
No.
whoever got kicked out of Hogwarts.
Whoever get kicked, dude. Freaking Fred and George didn't even get expelled after they did that shit in the 5th book. They just stopped going to school.
Yeah,
Oh
they
yeah, they
straight up
just
just.
left. They were 17 though, but
Okay, so
Yeah.
speaking of like things left out, I would have loved to have seen Peeves.
oh yeah,
Peeves would have
Yeah.
been an awesome character
Yeah.
Yep.
but
because
no,
there was so much that was missing without
these would-
Peeves.
they're gonna have that in the series.
Well, it's the same thing with like them taking Dobby out of literally every book.
Oh yeah, and then killing them and expecting people to be sad about it. It's like, yeah, I'm sad because I read the book,
Yeah,
but not
yeah, that's-
sad
Yeah.
because you killed them in the movies because you put them in 2 movies.
that's true.
Yeah, and we haven't seen him for 5 years.
Dobby's in number 2, not number 3, but number 4, 5, 6, and 7. He's in 5 of
Yes.
7 books.
Yes.
He's almost as much of a main character.
Ron and Hermione. And here's the thing,
Dude.
he gets Harry the Gillyweed in the
Yep.
4th one.
Yeah. I will say though,
In the movie.
the one thing
From Neville.
Neville
So
Neville does
in
it.
the books, they explain that Mad-Eye Moody wanted Neville to give Harry the Gillyweed, but Neville never did, so Dobby does. So they just cut that out and it's like, well, we'll just make Dobby do it. And I'm like, I get it, or we'll make Neville do it. I get it, but at the same time, like,
What? I know. Give me a sec.
and they don't have Winky.
Oh yeah, Winky, poor Winky. She had a fucked up life.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there's so much, and here's the other
I,
thing.
I will.
Yeah.
I will say though, Neville is so much cooler in the movies.
Oh yeah, especially with his
He
blow
is.
up. Well,
Yeah, he's such a
actually,
badass.
I would say yes and no. In Harry Potter 7, he explains a lot more what he's done, and you get to see a lot more that he's done. Because in the books, book 7, he starts the DA back up and starts saving first years and stuff. So I hope when they make a TV series of the season 7, they have one episode of showing what Jamie and freaking Neville did during the school year of them just torturing the teachers and graffitiing the halls with DA stuff.
Dude, to be honest, that would probably be more interesting than the first half of the 7th book.
Oh yeah, I would love it. I think it's still cool to see them do that. It's cool that they talk about it, but like they don't really talk about it in movies. Like he is cool.
No.
But
Yeah.
like
And
Neville,
isn't that why the whole thing, like, he becomes, like, the theory of being the chosen one instead?
well, no, not the chosen, whatever.
right,
Well,
but that's where
technically,
some of the theory...
if you look at the lore and the timelines of like the 2 parents
Oh, he
of
could have
Neville's
been.
parents, and
Yeah.
he could have been the chosen one.
Voldemort chose Harry.
Yeah.
Yes.
But-
Voldemort created his own worst enemy through Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big thing is, I wish they explained it more in the book too, but if they just drop a hint, is that Neville's wand breaks in the book, in the 5th book, when they fight in the Ministry of Magic. That wand was
Yes.
his dad's.
Was his dad's.
And so
That's
when
why he
gets
sucked
the
at
new
magic.
wand, he becomes a badass because that new one actually chooses him.
That's right.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
wasn't
why
he
he
from a
sucked at
Black
magic.
family, too?
No, his
And that's why...
family's
okay.
his grandma
his-
is just
his-
control.
What?
Yeah.
Well, but you're just like,
Well, it was also the fact that Neville wanted to honor his dad by
Yeah.
using the
Right.
wand, and the
we
wand just
learned
didn't like
the
him.
wand
Yeah.
chooses the wizard, and you can't do that. So once he got a new
Right.
wand, that's when he actually started doing good in his classes and doing even better with magic.
Yeah.
Poor Neville.
But like, I love him in the TV series or in the book. I think he's great.
I thought that was like one of the coolest things in the first one where Dumbledore rewards Neville for sticking for
Standing up to his friends, yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's so true too. Because it's like, man, those are the most intimidating
Going-
people to.
Going off of that too, I don't like, so the first like 2 books, like you have the Quidditch Cup plus the House Cup. I think are separate, but they're kind of confusing in that way. But also, they don't give a shit about them after like the first two. Like, yeah, you get points and
Yeah.
stuff, but it's like nobody.
No, it's not a main plot point after the first few of them.
Yeah. And I'm like,
And I think it's just because it didn't service the story.
no, it didn't. But I'm like, you have this thing in there, and now it's like whatever.
Yeah, the only mention you get of it is teachers just saying like 10 points to this guy,
Yeah.
which is kind of dumb. I also think the ending of the first book is kind of dumb in the fact that they got the House Cup, because Dumbledore is just literally like, "Oh, Slytherin won, except
Here's 500
Deus
points.
Ex
Gryffindor.
Machina.
And
F those green guys."
you need a bed?
Yeah.
Dude, also think about like the structure of an actual school. If they literally grabbed all these kids that weren't really fully developed yet and were like, "Oh, you're gonna be problematic your whole life, so you're gonna be in this class."
Well, that's why Dumbledore, I like he makes that, like, I think we sorted too soon. And I think so too. I think you should go like 2 to 3 years as a communal class, and then you get sorted.
I don't even think you should be sorted.
Well, I think sorted for the next, like, the last few years of Hogwarts could be fun.
Yeah.
And,
Kinda make it
I think
uh,
I think like at like year 3, you should have to choose the house that you're going
You're
into.
gonna try Conager.
no, you gotta step away.
So do you need more copper?
I do.
What time is it? Oh,
Go
it's
balls.
10.
There we go. Try to hit me now.
What I think also, if they were gonna do a sequel or a prequel or a new, what is that? Oh wow, Jackson. 1 iron ingot or copper ingot,
I've been working on other things.
copper ingot.
But you're not gonna talk about how like.
Well, that was the thing about that epilogue, Conager, is that J.K. Rowling hated it after she released the book,
Yeah, it's really dumb.
because she realized that it literally, like, there's nothing she could do with the story after that.
I would have just ended it where they ended it and now have no epilogue.
Yep.
Because then, if you wanted to make a sequel,
Ow.
instead of having the sequel they did make, what are you doing?
No.
Oh, you mean like the Cursed Child one?
Yeah. Because here's
Yeah,
the
it was
thing.
great.
One, I would have made, what's his bucket, because I like also the art that they give, Dudley. Because
Yeah.
he becomes nice at the end, which you,
I thought that was a very cool character.
like, after Harry Potter 5, he actually started liking Harry, and it's like, wow, Harry actually is pretty cool.
Yep.
And so,
Isn't it implied in the books that they just died after that?
no,
No, they moved out.
they were
Okay.
staying the whole time, they just never contact. But what I would have done is I would have definitely made Dan, when he gets married, his kid is a wizard. To have him come back and marry him and because, like,
Yeah.
you know, he could definitely have a wizard kid.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think that would be really cool. It's like, you know, Dudley really likes Harry right now.
It is very fanficky.
Yeah.
And it's just as bad. It's also not supposed to be a book, really. It's supposed to be a screenplay.
Yeah, it's a play, a Broadway play.
Oh God.
But the problem, it has a lot of problems. One of the biggest problems is that Harry's son starts hating his dad because everyone starts comparing him to his dad, and he just doesn't measure up. But he goes back in time to when the freaking fourth book happens and Harry's name is pulled out of the Goblet of Fire, and it would have been an amazing moment for him to see that everyone hated Harry.
Oh, yeah.
Because everyone did.
Yeah, that's true.
But in the book, they retconned it and they showed everyone cheering for Harry when his name was called.
Boo.
Oh, they did?
Like, what the... Yes! They literally got an exact scene from the older books wrong.
That's gross.
And they implied that Harry and Hermione were having an affair.
Behind Ron's back or whatever?
Well, they weren't dating.
Ron and Ginny's.
Oh, damn. Jackson,
What?
can you break this cube?
Because there's literally a 10-minute scene. There's literally a 10-minute scene where all they talk about is toffee, but it doesn't make any sense unless you replace the word toffee with like sex.
Really?
Jackson, you gotta jump on my screen
Yeah.
to see it.
That's not done.
That's
Dude, that book,
Rip stuff.
the book is freaking terrible.
it's so gross.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
It's... I'm almost done. I need Andy. Oh, I need to do this one now.
It literally, like, here's the thing. I am on the totally on the boat that Harry and Hermione had way more chemistry than
and
anybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
here's the thing. In the movies, I would agree. Ginny, though, in the books is a badass.
Yeah, yeah.
Ginny in the books is actually freaking awesome.
Yeah, like, I love how she gets invited to Slughorns and they don't ever explain it, where it's like, oh yeah, I saw her in the train and she just cursed somebody, and instead of punishing her, I'm like, you're invited to my party.
Yeah.
Like,
Bring a
okay.
date.
You are a badass bitch. Come to my party.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool.
Dude, and also in the books, their first kiss is her winning the
Yeah.
Quidditch Cup, running into the room and kissing Harry in front of everybody.
Well, it was Harry kissing. Yeah, he ran in and kissed her. And then he was like,
Yeah.
oh shit. And then Ron was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Ron, yeah.
I still think it would have been.
the book. Well, if you got to, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the nether portal, Jackson.
Are you gonna have a cross? Another
I think.
I
I mean, I know that it's a children's book and you're not gonna do like drama like that, but there's so much
Like
good
it,
stuff that could have been in the sixth book. I will say my favorite absolute part of the movies is when Harry's on the Apologies potion.
Apologies potion.
Oh no, the liquid
Felix?
luck, that one.
Felix potion. The lucky one.
Yes, Felix Felicis or
Yeah.
whatever. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
In the movies, he's so funny.
Oh, he's drunk. But
yeah.
at the same time, he's really drunk. It's,
Yes.
He didn't like that movie now because he's like, yeah, I was drunk most of that movie.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was 16 and making Reagan 16, and he had an alcohol problem. He's admitted to it. He drank
Damn.
a shit ton during that, he said.
Okay, so here's a
Damn.
fun fact since we're talking about actors with drinking
One
problems.
sec.
Do you know the dad from Little House on the Prairie?
Yeah.
That actor had a heavy drinking problem.
Oh, that's funny.
Really?
And his character's like so against it, but that motherfucker was an alcoholic.
What's really funny is, like, he was, like, in real life, he's a pretty good guy. He ran, was he in the Olympics? He was a really good track star.
Really?
He owned the set of A Little House on the Prairie,
No
if
shit.
I remember right. And they blew it up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because he didn't want it to ever be used for something bad.
Right.
Which I was
Huh.
like, that's cool.
And did that even happen in like the journals? Because Little House on the Prairie is based off of journal entries.
I don't
right?
think it actually. Yeah, I don't know if it actually happened in the books of The Little House on the Prairie. I don't know if it was actually based on reality or just what. But I know at the season finale they blow up the set because the
Right.
sound was getting destroyed or whatever, and that was them actually blowing up the set. And I was like, that's cool.
That's really
That's freaking
cool.
dope. I have a question for everybody,
Shoot.
real fast. Just to bring it back to Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Does Felix Felicis actually give you luck?
Yeah.
Or does it just make you think you're lucky?
I
They go
think,
like a placebo.
Yes.
I think it gives you luck. I think it's the same principle as the Deadpool 2 luck lady.
Yep.
I think it's that.
Where it's a force field around you that just like
Yeah,
Things just go your
forms
way.
luck.
because they even
Yeah.
like when they talked about it when Harry gives it to Hermione, Ginny, and Ron, so that they can fight the Death Eaters and whatever in the 6th book. They're like,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
or else we're just misting us. And so I'm like,
Yeah, that's what I'm. But here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
So there is a theory that I think Field Theory talked about this. This is where I got the idea from.
Uh-huh.
Because what if it makes you think you're lucky, and since wizards in Harry Potter are like the magic comes from you.
Yeah.
What if because you believed that you were lucky, your magic affected the world around you?
Well, if that's the case, then it would be the same as the lucky girl in like Deadpool, where it's like a force field of luck. It's coming from you.
Yeah.
It would just
Yeah.
be that
Yeah.
your magic, your attitude is affecting it, which, yeah, I would agree. Like your positive attitude or whatever.
So what if the potion just doesn't do anything?
Placebo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it probably enhances that feeling. If anything, it's like what is it? Euphoria.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You're taking it and it just makes you feel good, which just boosts that. So if anything, it just is that.
Who did?
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, if
Oh,
you
hi,
introduce
Frobo.
this potion
Yeah.
One with the-
that can basically
Yeah,
just
there's
make
two
you
with
like
vanishing, so,
pretty
there's
much
one that's
immortal
better
for
than
a
the
day.
other, so take the better one. Because you guys are going to probably
Let's
be
see
on
one
more
in
than
there.
me.
Like, if you introduce a potion to a world of magic
Yeah.
that can make you basically invincible for a day,
Yeah, Coniger got that
Would-
for you.
would you not just mass produce
Well,
it? I know it'd be hard to make.
He does actually talk about that because he says that once you take it enough, it starts having an opposite effect.
So that's what I'm saying. Do you think it is just a placebo? Because when you
Oh,
start
yeah.
taking placebos enough, they stop working.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think it just enhances that aura around it. Because if you think about it, all magic has an aura, and that's the other thing I don't get. Like one in Harry Potter 7, that very Mad Eye's eye. I would attach that to my freaking glasses.
Yeah.
So you can
Oh,
see
yeah.
the magic shit and everything around. Or like with Harry Potter, I would have enchanted my glasses to see auras of magic. Because you know, like Dumbledore when he's up against that rock in Book 6, trying to figure out where the whole thing is, he's looking at magic aura,
Yeah.
and somehow he sees it. Who knows how? It could be his glasses. But like,
He could have trained himself to see it as well.
yeah. And so, but I'm like, an easier way, enchant your glasses to see that kind of shit.
Well, that's my problem with the spells, though. Why is there any problems in the entire world? Like, because that's the problem with like people were saying like, well, why aren't there like differently able wizards and stuff? And it's like if you can make a spell that does anything, there shouldn't be any. There literally should not be any. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what makes Hermione, because Ron repeats that at the end of the book, and Hermione's like, oh, he listened. wanted to make money, you could just turn rocks into money.
Right.
You just can't have food.
Which would destroy the economy.
Exactly. So like Harry and them is like, oh, we're out on our own. There's no Wendy's out there. Grab some rocks, turn it into some money, go buy you some food. Like,
Yeah. Turn into some freaking Sacagawea dollar
Like,
coins.
Yeah, even if the transfiguration like eventually fades, by the time it fades, they're not gonna.
they're
know.
long gone.
Yeah. I mean, it might give a track on the from the Ministry of Magic when they're trying to hunt them down, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's so many rules that are so broadly like stated in her world that you're just like, this world wouldn't work. People min-max Minecraft. There is no way there's not a wizard out there min-maxing the shit out of every spell to get the exact outcome of the world that they want.
Well, yeah, and also think about this. So Harry Potter takes place, it ends in 1998. That's when the seventh book ends. So these kids, like the prequel that they're making, is 19 years later. So 19 years on top of that, let's just say 20 years, 2018. They're cell phones. You're telling me, like Hermione says, yeah, technology doesn't work inside Hogwarts, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, but you're telling me you got a muggle board coming up and being like, yo, I got a cell phone, why do I need it now? I can just text you.
Well, there's also the fact of like, if you put Hogwarts in modern day, a lot of the magic goes away because, like, oh my gosh, the newspapers have moving pictures. It's like I can watch a video on my phone.
I walk into like coaching class and they're like, "What's your books?" And I have an iPad with the book on it. What is that?
Yeah, you just do Control Find, like Control F.
Like literally, well, I mean, here's the thing. I think the Wizarding world would use it. Like I don't think they would be like, oh yeah, we're not using these magical tablets that we can communicate over thousands of miles, yada yada yada. It's like, yeah, you would. You would definitely.
Well, that's also the problem. That's also the problem with like having the. They don't really address it either. They kind of do in Mythical Beasts or Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
Where if you place a hidden magical world inside of our world, eventually our technology becomes better than the magic.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that like open
Like-
a whole new field of magic too?
I think it would.
Technology?
Yeah, technology magic.
Oh yeah, I think, and if the wizards would accept it and actually use it, I think.
Yeah,
If
they have like their
some
own
wizards
Twitter
that
and
would be
everything.
Like, oh no, we don't want to use it. But I feel like they would. Yeah, they would. They could easily adapt their magic to the other stuff.
When you think about it, wizards are basically Amish with magic.
Yes.
Yeah, except and that's the other thing. So like,
Yeah,
And-
you know?
I feel like at some point they will have to cross paths because like in Harry Potter in the 90s and stuff and before that, their worlds are separate. Like
Right.
they're
Yeah.
everything. But I feel like, especially in America and stuff, like also I think with American school, there's no way America has one school for wizards. We have over 300
that's
million
wild.
people. You're sending all the
The
wizards
fact that
to like to one school?
the fact that Europe had 4,
Yeah.
but for some reason America, that's like 8 times the size, has 1.
Yeah. Come on.
That is a huge campus.
Okay, also, so, kind of was something that bugged me in the Fantastic Beasts, and I'm just talking about timeline. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
So, how in the hell did they have a Minister of Magic that not only was a woman, but was a color?
Oh,
When in that time frame,
She
America
wasn't a Minister
could
of
not
Magic.
handle
She was
that shit. Yeah, she was
That
president.
it's because the Wizarding world was more woke than the rest of us.
They
dude.
still have slaves as house elves.
So here's the thing, though, David, is what I think you have to think about is
Fair.
the wizards were being hunted by humans.
Right.
If you're a wizard, no matter what skin color you are a wizard.
That's true.
If and so their bias was against muggles or
Right.
nomads, and so they wouldn't have the same race
So
as
stupid.
we did.
That's true. That's fair. That is a fair
So
argument.
that's where I would see it as is that and you can see it in different cultures too, when you don't have that kind of bias against other things. Why would
Right.
you have it? Yeah. So where the rest of the world, yeah, we had slaves, we had the history like that, whatever it was. Where them, it was like, hey, we're wizards, we're being hunted down in America, so we stick together. So they wouldn't have it.
Because there's already kind of their own subculture, right?
Yeah, and even in Harry Potter, they mention like they don't have issues with female wizards, and like think that there's a hierarchy that a male wizard's better than a female wizard or vice versa,
Right, right.
whatever. So they view
Yeah.
their wizarding world is they do wizards as equal. Their biggest thing is if she was a mudblood, she probably wouldn't have been pregnant.
And that it was still the whole thing with the mud blood and
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the U.S. is really strict. They wouldn't even let you be friends with a non-man.
right.
Like, which is insane.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
That sounds like United States,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
So you know what? Connor, with that explanation, that makes sense to me.
And that's the thing.
I will say, I still have problems with Fantastic Beasts, but most from a writing perspective, because from the beginning they establish rules, and then all the rules are broken.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. And like the writing rules are just thrown out the window. In like the scene after they're established,
Yeah.
they're just thrown away.
Yeah.
And it's so stupid. It makes no
This
sense,
is how the world
and it
works.
ruins the sequels. Yes, but the biggest one is, oh, we're gonna do this obliviate or whatever the frick, the lose your memory thing, and it's gonna work perfectly. And then like 2 months later, he's remembering everything.
And see, here's my big thing with that one too. Is like he did mention it takes away bad memories in the Fantastic Beasts movie. And then like he said, yeah, it's like I didn't have that many bad memories. Like some of his memories did go away and what's pretend to fill it in. But okay, so if this happened to one muggle, how many
Yeah.
people in New York got their memories? Not everybody was having a bad day and was like, oh cool, I thought it was real. That's not a bad memory. And then like
Exactly.
oh shit.
It's the stupidest shit. All you had to do was just say that what's her face tracked him down and gave him back his freaking memories.
Yeah.
Somehow blocked it, you know, so that he didn't lose it.
Yeah.
And he just played dumb.
But
Yeah, my thing
but
is-
no, we have to establish a rule and break it.
it just opens up a can of what other muggles.
There's just this dude that woke up one day after having a dream and was like, holy shit.
Now you got conspiracy theories. Maybe that's where all those
Yeah.
facts come from. But like, yeah, it's one of those that I'm like, okay, you would have so many muggles now being like, hey, I remember a big giant bird and the black stuff destroying all this stuff, and a few other people remember it too. So it can't be that crazy, but.
Oh yeah. And don't get me started on the fact that what's his face freaking dies in the first movie and then comes back. The freaking dude that's a wizard that's like exploding.
Oh, yeah, Freedom.
Like it's like said it was on screen that he just died because
Well,
he just
if
did.
you rewatch it again, they do highlight one scene where you see some of his black smoke going away. And what's her butt name? One girl.
The lady that like is a psychic.
No, the lady that so you do see some of the black stuff leave. So they hinted, and I think the reason they did that is they're like, oh, we know what they're gonna do in season this. So let's
That's what it should have been.
But
Yeah.
it's
I
not
just-
standalone any night.
I just hate that movie. I love that movie by itself.
Yeah.
But when you put it against all the other movies, it's so
Crimes of
dumb.
Grindelwald is the one that okay, I don't mind going on it. It works really well for a book, but for a 2-hour-long movie, you have so many different
Well, it's also-
things going on.
It's also why the hell is New even involved?
And it's like,
he has-
yeah.
he has no character reason to be there.
Yeah, except
He
Dumbledore
just
wanted
is.
to.
Yeah.
You'll do things because you're a good person. That's why.
And I can't do them because I'm in love.
Not that, it was because they made that magic thing. that
Well, I
they
know.
attacked each other, but yeah.
But it's still like Newt should have just been in the first movie.
I will say though, I do like number 3, Dumbledore Secrets. I like way better than number 2.
I liked it more, but I still think it's stupid.
I really want them to finish it. I want them to just make the next movie and finish it. Just so it's a finished story. 'Cause right now it's like, okay, what now?
I did not support that movie, one, because they got rid of Johnny Depp
Yes.
on false accusations.
Well,
Oh, wasn't
And-
that? That's right, because that was during his trials and shit, wasn't it?
what's really funny is
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling fought really hard for him not to be replaced in the second movie, and they didn't replace him. But then,
Yep.
Warner Brothers
Colton.
was like,
Got me killed.
let's replace him, and they
Son
did
of
with,
a-
J.K. Rowling, which is just funny. I'm like, wow, so
Yeah.
because she was having issues at that point with the media and stuff, and so it's just funny because they could bring him back again. I'd be okay if they brought him back.
Yeah.
'Cause
I would be too.
I'm sorry,
I just
Daddy.
think like
I
that part I didn't like, but I also hate that entire movie just because of the writing is so bad.
It's interesting. I do like some of the stuff they do. Like they have the more magical creatures. I like them. The whole match scene where they have to like, oh, which case has what in it.
Yeah, but you knew which one was in it.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Like it wasn't even a question to the audience. I was like, oh, they're doing a misdirect, and then it's like, no, it's just exactly what you thought it was.
Yeah, the one girl had it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I still thought that scene was funny, and then like the scene with his brother, and the one thing I think is interesting is they didn't have what's her bucket in it again because she's a conflict of interest of a different film. So they didn't
What chick?
have Newt Scamander's girl that he likes.
Oh yeah, she wasn't even there.
Yeah, she was only there at the very end. The only reason, it's because they were planning on 5 movies. If they cut it down and only do 4 movies, just to like seal it up, I would want that just because I'm like, right now it's like, okay, how, like, come on. And I know some of the fans are upset because they changed some of the timelines, like
Lore.
Professor McGonagall being there when in Pottermore.
When she should have
they
been like
said that she's
not born.
Well, and that's the thing is, like, Pottermore says she shouldn't be there, but the books, Harry Potter books, never do. So, like, I'm like, you guys,
Well, they say her age.
no, they don't. They guess her
They
age.
do.
Just as,
I swear they state her age in the books.
no, because they're trying to guess the age of. They do say that she's not a young wizard anymore when she gets hit with all those curses, but they
Yeah,
never.
that's true.
They never officially say she's 40 something or something. Right?
Yeah.
But in Pottermore, they do.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is my thing. I'm like, okay, so either you got to be somebody who reads Pottermore all the time to figure out all this background shit,
Right.
or just go off the books. And I'm more of the person like go off the books, and if something changes in the movies, whatever. And the other thing is like the movies have their own canon, and the books have their own canon. So like Fantastic Beasts and the Harry Potter movies are in their own universe, and the books are in their own universe. It's like a separate timeline. Because Harry doesn't break the Elder Wand in the book. He also fixes the wand in the book, and then he buries the wand back with Dumbledore's dead body.
Yeah.
And so it's like, which I also find dumb. Like I understand breaking the wand more, just for the fact that he's going to be an Auror. So I'm like, you don't think anybody's ever going to disarm you? And then if
Well,
you
it's
know
also-
about Dumbledore,
but
then you
it's-
just go get the wand.
But it's also because he became like the freaking ruler of death,
Well,
and was the owner of all 3 of them.
yes.
So like it makes a lot of sense.
But
I
somebody
think
can
I'm of
kill
the.
Ron still when he
Yeah.
gets
Yes.
stuck.
I'm of the belief though that Harry, because of him collecting all the Horcruxes,
That's why he.
or not the Horcruxes, no, the him collecting all the Deathly Hollow thingies. That's definitely why he lived for sure.
I
But also,
like that better.
I think the decision should not have been: do you want to live and go help your friends fight Voldemort, or die?
Yeah.
They should have been: if you go back, you are immortal. You cannot die.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It would have been it would have been way better of an ending for Harry because it would have been way more of a sacrifice.
Then he can never die. Well, I'd still watch. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he.
I mean, it has to have a happy ending, obviously.
At that point, I wouldn't want to come back.
Yeah.
No,
Exactly,
you'd
that's the whole
never
point.
see-
To make it an actual choice.
Yeah. But besides that, I think the fact that he, like, with the Master of Death thing, I agree. Like, I like that better than, because Lord Voldemort has your blood in his body, that makes a Horcrux for you. So you
To come
can't
back
die.
alive, yeah.
And I'm like,
That's
that's
dumb.
like we talked about the Deathly Hallows being the Master of Death. So as long as Harry's the master of all three, and he could be the master of death. So every time he dies, he's like, "Hey, do you want to get
You
brought
just
back?"
choose not to.
He'd
Yeah.
be like, "Yeah, I'll come back."
Right, because well, he
Poor
didn't
Sam.
have the stone on him, right? When he died,
No,
he
he
just
dropped
dropped in the woods.
But he's still the owner of it.
Right, right.
owner of it. Yeah,
That's true.
Because how that one works is just whoever picks it up is the owner.
yeah.
Right.
And so
And that
he
just-
would be the last one until somebody picked it up. His cloak is always his. The wand is the only one that would be like, well, he did get disarmed, so like Ginny could accidentally, like, they could be fooling around in the bedroom, and Ginny's like, "Oh yeah, Expelliarmus," getting kinky and stuff, and his wand flies out of his hand.
How is
And now
Expelliarmus kinky? It would
I
be
don't know,
fucking.
Maybe he wants her to be Voldemort
It would be-
one night.
It would be Pachificus Totalis that would be the kinky one. Oh, you're sticking with the
That's
board
true.
now.
Well, not if Harry's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be hunting you down."
Leviosa would also be kind of a kinky little spell.
But think about this, roleplay boys. But he's hunting down Ginny because she's a evil person. She gets the jump on him, and he has to make a deal to, put it in her.
I'm gonna tell your
Well, also-
girlfriend that you're into cops and robbers. Tell you what.
Also, it's not even that you have to disarm him with magic.
Yeah.
No, you
Harry
can
took the
rip it
freaking
of
wands
his
out of Draco.
hand.
Yeah, so if one of his kids, like, he just had his wand in his hand and his kid just ran over and, like, grabbed the wand.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're now the ruler of the freaking Deathly Hollow thing.
Yeah,
Takes it back, then he's the ruler again.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's the thing. Even if it gets disarmed, you would have to then disarm the other person. But like if you're arresting somebody, and let's say your partner arrests them, like, well, I'm like that one's so finicky because it's like, well, how does it?
Well, I think the problem with that one is that she had to kind of write around the fact that she needed Harry to be the owner of it.
Yeah.
And the problem was, I think the original rule was going to be you had to kill the person.
Right, right.
Yeah. Well,
Because that's what makes sense up until Harry needs it.
Yeah.
Because even in the story back when the first person had it, the way he lost it was the person killed him and took it.
well,
Right.
yeah.
Straight up murdered him. Yeah.
Yeah, and it only goes through people's hands whenever they get betrayed and killed, pretty much.
Yeah, because that's how everybody was thinking it worked. But with the whole
Yeah.
logic of the wizard, wand chooses the wizard, and that's the other thing. Even if Harry gets disarmed, would the Elder Wand, because he's the master of the other three, would they be like, the wand would be like, I still choose Harry because he's still more powerful than everybody, because he has the other two.
Yeah.
That's true,
So
but
it's one of those that it's like, okay, it's a little confusing, but
it's also like, no matter like if it's just by being disarmed or getting kicked in the teeth, it's kind of like just whoever beat the last owner.
yeah.
And its eyes.
Yeah.
So maybe it has truly no loyalty, and that's why it's the most powerful wand. Is because
And it just switches.
anyone
hands,
can
yeah.
have it as long as you take
And
it
that
from
could
the
be
last
too.
person.
And that's why I'm like, him breaking it makes more sense because honestly, if anybody really wanted to and did research and was like, well, we think because Voldemort tracked down the wand, so
Right,
anybody else
Yeah.
could track down the wand. So it's like, okay, so if I just Harry Potter had it last, Dumbledore's grave, go get it, and I just got to disarm Harry or somebody, and now I'm the master. It's like, okay, well, okay, that's weird.
Yeah, the other one is kind of a tricky one because it is the only one that like is kind of like a bad thing.
Yeah.
I mean that stone is also a bad thing because it drives you insane. But it doesn't purposely
can
drive you insane.
Yeah, that's because you're dwelling on the past and you're like, oh no, loved ones.
Yeah, I feel like if you
Yeah.
used it just to like visit them every once in a while,
Yeah,
I feel like it would be a good thing. But like in the story, the dude was like fucking in distraught that his
Yeah.
wife to be died, and so he's like, I'm gonna be with her forever
if
now.
Harry still had it, he was like, hey, you want to see your dad, Lupin's kid? Here, hold this stone. And then the dad gets to talk to the kid. Like, I don't think the kid's gonna be like, I want to kill myself now.
Yeah.
Well, I think also the fact that he dropped it
Yeah.
is the reason why he's worthy of it
Oh yeah.
because it's like he doesn't let the loss
Yeah.
rule his life.
Here's
Right,
the real
right.
question. You know the grants or bonds that had the ring before Harry? Like Voldemort's dad? When they were wearing the ring, were they just seeing dead people? Or was the ring not, like, the stone never made contact with their skin, so they didn't see dead people? He's like,
Oh my gosh, that's
every time you
true.
clean the ring or you touch it, you can see dead people.
That could be why they were like in such a hobble though, because they were just fucking insane from
No,
seeing dead.
they explained that because the Slytherins had, or Salazar Slytherin had so many
I'm
people.
coming to bed in like 15 minutes, Whitney.
They lost all their.
Give me
friends
15 minutes.
before that.
Right.
So it wasn't because they were crazy, but like still, you gotta think.
Yeah.
Somebody must have touched the ring and was like, holy shit, what was that?
Yeah.
Well, and maybe they were so self-centered they didn't have anybody that they wanted to see.
Yeah, they didn't like anybody, so I guess.
Maybe it was just the people they killed.
Did Sean get off? Oh yeah.
Might have.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just, I do like that he broke the wand. I wish he fixed his wand.
Yeah.
Now at this point, everybody has no wand.
Well, he might have actually, because there's so many deleted scenes of Harry Potter that never got released.
Yeah,
Right, so
the
like,
canon version that we got, he did.
right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like, even Britain has gotten some better releases of Harry Potter than we ever got.
Oh yeah, like Harry Potter.
Yes.
If you watch it on TikTok right now, all the deleted scenes are in there.
Really?
So you know in Harry Potter 4 where they sing Hogwarts,
Yeah.
that's in that Harry Potter they sing.
There's also the scene in the sixth movie when Sirius dies that they took out, and it's just fifth movie, that they took out, and it's just Harry like sitting alone in a room, just kind of moving, and it's just so. They took out so many good scenes that made it better.
They took out so they had that
Yep.
so that one they don't have it. again. Like,
Right.
it's not as meaningful.
And you don't have like how information was getting leaked to the Death
Yeah.
because it was the leak.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have that anyways because they don't do that in the movie.
Right.
Yeah, there was no leak. They just knew.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't because
It-
of anything.
It was just a Deus Ex Machina for no
Yeah, like
reason.
they were like, oh yeah. The reason why Harry's having these is because they wanted to get him out so they can kill him. Because they know that if he likes Sirius Black, he's like, yeah, no, that's not it. Definitely not why. He just
No.
has a dream. There's so many things.
Yeah.
So my friend I met in Colorado, she's just reading Harry Potter books for the first time. And then she's gonna watch the
Oh,
movies.
wow.
I really wanted to be like, hey, no, let's watch the movies together so I can quiz you to see if they make sense. Because I honestly think some of the movies would not make sense if you didn't read the book. Like some of the stuff you're just be like, oh, that's kind of weird.
You just have to accept
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There's quite a bit, especially in the fifth movie.
Yeah.
Towards the end, there's so many leaps in logic that you just have to kind of accept.
Yep, because it's just like, oh, I read the book, so I understand this, but other than that, it's like, I don't understand it.
Yeah. Well, in the fifth movie, it doesn't make any sense that they would have that secret Dumbledore on me and not have any repercussions for anybody that snitched on them.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing
Right,
happens.
Right.
Yeah.
And they don't even address who snitched on him. They show her for like
no,
5
they do.
seconds.
It's Cho Chang in the movie. Cho Chang's in
I
it.
know.
And that's not.
I know.
Snitches on him in the book. It's
Isn't it her?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she gets
Yes,
snitched on
and-
her face.
Yeah.
And they don't even have a scene afterwards where Harry like addresses that he doesn't like her anymore.
Yeah, they like her.
It's
they
just
kiss,
done.
And then nothing happens.
Yes.
Like
That's
they
it.
kiss and nothing happens.
I was so confused when I watched that movie as a kid.
It's so weird. 'Cause, yeah, nothing happens. They don't do anything. They don't go on the date. He doesn't go and talk to Reader Skeeter.
And then he doesn't have that awkward talk with Hermione. Then.
Yeah.
Or was that in the movie?
No. Well, about the kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in the movie.
Yeah. Okay.
But they don't have the awkward talk about him being an idiot and saying that he had to leave. But also, the other thing I don't like about Harry Potter 6, the movie, like, it could have been a great film, but they decided, hey, we're going to celebrate Christmas at the Weasleys, but also Death Eaters randomly show up, burn down their house, and have Harry chase them in a hill. And I'm like, what? They can't teleport there. And what? They burn down the house. It's a sad scene, and then the next movie, their house is perfectly fine.
Yeah, like it never happened because
Yeah.
it didn't. It didn't
Like,
happen.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell was that even seen
Jesus
for?
fuck.
It's just to have Ginny run out in a freaking bathrobe.
Well, it was that. I think it was mainly because, hey, we don't have much action in this movie. Let's add some action in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, you don't need action. It's fine.
Yeah, you
There's no action
story, man.
There's no action in all of Harry Potter 3. None.
Yeah.
There's just him getting freaking effed up by Death Eaters or by
Dementors.
Dementors.
Yeah.
Well, and
yeah.
think about that in Harry Potter 1, 2, and 3. How much action actually is there? Harry Potter 2
Well,
has
you want
more.
to?
Yeah, it's like
You
when
wanna
we
hear
were
something
saying
really
they
funny?
were more like mysteries than actiony.
Yeah. Oh, but you want to hear something really funny about Harry Potter 1?
What? He doesn't do spells at all in the movie?
Harry doesn't cast a single spell in that movie.
I know, it's stupid. He doesn't cast a single spell.
Not one.
And
He doesn't even try.
He definitely does in the book.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
I don't. Yeah, when I was told that, I like thought through every scene. I'm like, yeah, he doesn't even cast a spell in the final confrontation with Voldemort. He just,
And like
he just wins.
in the movie or in the book too, I'm listening to that right now. He casts spells, but like it's like in classes. He's not really.
It's very sparingly.
Yeah.
Right.
Which, I
Because
mean,
it
you are
wasn't
first
spell
year.
forward at that point.
Yeah, you are a first year too, which is like you're not learning. And like
Yeah.
once
Well,
they spell
also,
Yamcha,
J.K.
you
Rowling-
understand why.
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling in Harry Potter is a lot more concept driven than spell driven, which is why the weakest parts of her story are where the spells are involved.
Uh-huh.
Because she literally just adds in a spell. I think it's like, is it book 3? Where she adds in the unforgivable curses?
4.
4, okay.
Yeah.
She adds those in and they break everything. Because if you have a spell that just instantly kills people, why would you ever use any other spell? And yeah, it's hard to cast, but if you're evil,
Oh yeah.
it's not. so every freaking fight is just red beam versus green beam,
Yeah. Well, here's
and it just boils down to
it's
not
really
that
obvious
fun.
isn't even red. I'm pretty sure they explain
No, it's
it in
not.
gold.
Oh yeah. I feel like that's right.
But in the movie,
It's just that Harry's power is red. Oh, it was different in every movie. In the second movie, it threw you on your ass.
yeah, it was this big long beam throwing you on your mouth. And in movie 3, it's this little ball of blue light that hits your wand. In Harry Potter
Yeah.
4, it was another red beam.
I do like the magic in Harry Potter 3, the movie, because it made it way more subtle.
Yeah.
It just made it kind of like it felt more like a force.
And that's what
than-
they started going on.
Yeah.
'Cause even
But then it
St.
just became
Patrick's Day,
guns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my
They
problem
added,
with, like,
oh yeah, you just don't have to speak anymore.
yeah, and then it just becomes guns because you're just shooting freaking things at each other. And the
Just
only
like
fight
Harry
that's
Potter
really
having a
cool,
video game.
yeah, the only fight that's really cool in the entire freaking show is Dumbledore versus Voldemort.
Oh yeah, in book 5, yeah, that was really cool.
Yes, and the best fight in the books is in book 5 when they're hitting random shit
Oh
in
yeah.
and this random shit is happening
Yeah.
all over the
Oh,
place,
then
and it's
they have all
awesome.
this thing, like they hit somebody into something, and it turns one of the Death Eater's heads into a baby head, and then it gets old, and they feel bad for it. And then Ron just like,
Yep.
hey, let's me a stupid thing of brains, because he got hit with a spell that made him dumb. And
Yeah.
then the brain tries to kill him. Like that whole, they cut so much out of it. Like, I'm so excited for the TV series.
Well, that's the thing, is that every fight should have been like that.
Yeah.
If she did not add a freaking curse that just killed you,
Oh yeah. Well, but
because it.
that's the other thing is like they had to explain in the book, like, hey, you can't kill Harry Potter's friends. Trust us to give us the prophecy. So don't kill anybody until
Yeah.
we have the prophecy. Which
But in the movie, they just break it, don't they? Like immediately.
no, they run around and it shows up and Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And he doesn't trip in the books. He gets knocked over because Neville's waves get cursed. So randomly kick and stop.
Basically tap
And
dance.
they kick the stupid prophecy out of Harry's head.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Oh yeah, and he's got a
That
broken nose.
that should have been
Yeah,
that should have been every fight.
Oh yeah.
That should have been every fight. It would have been so fun and so cool.
But they just and like it's and that's the other thing is like so here's the question: why didn't Dumbledore?
Yeah, exactly. And it was because I think he did try to do it in the movie, and Dumbledore did
That's
something.
the other thing. In the book, Avada Kedavra is always said. You always say Avada Kedavra. In the movie,
Yeah.
I can never tell when they're doing Avada Kedavra because they use green for a lot
For
of
everything.
spells. The bad guys are shooting green all the time. And I'm like,
Yes.
okay. I feel like if you're going to do this properly for the movie or TV show now, Avada Kedavra is the only green spell. Only green.
Yes.
And that's it. So if it's going to be used, it has to be said. It's one of those spells you cannot say you're right. You're not that powerful. You're not that good.
Yeah.
You're not that guy.
Also, I just think, like, if there's spells for anything, the fights should have been so much more interesting. But also, that also causes a problem.
Uh-huh.
Because if there's spells for anything, then you can't really strategize in a fight.
You just gotta be quick on your feet like Dumbledore. Who's not in bed?
Yeah, you just have to be powerful.
Yeah.
And that's the problem I have with Harry Potter as a whole, because the series goes from being a mystery, which is fine. You can have whatever magic system you freaking want if it's just mystery based. But when it starts becoming more action based and all this other stuff, it doesn't have the infrastructure. It's like if every character in Lord of the Rings was Gandalf,
Yeah.
and we have no idea the extent of what Gandalf can do. Which is exactly why they break his freaking staff in the movie. Because they're like, well, if he has his staff, he would probably be able to do a lot of stuff in the
Did
next
you ever
fight.
notice when you break his staff and they cut that scene out of the Return of the King of his new staff breaking? But then he
Yeah.
never has the staff again, so if you watch the original, you're like, wait a minute.
It just disappeared. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you watch Lord of the Rings, I'm coming. If you watch Lord of the Rings, it has not been more than 15 minutes. It's been 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Close enough.
Anyway, if you watch Lord of the Rings and read the books, Gandalf's powers are never defined in either of them.
Oh,
Really.
yeah.
But in Lord of the Rings specifically, he is so powerful at certain spots, and then not powerful at all, and just uses a sword for no reason.
Yeah.
If you watch the theatrical.
And it's interesting, yeah, in the book, they never say that he has to have his staff to do magic.
No, I think they do in the books.
No, I don't think so. If I remember right.
But also,
they never
he makes his own staff.
Well, yeah. And that's the thing is, in The Hobbit, didn't
What?
they have him
Just doing it.
use the staff?
I know. You're gonna have to leave me your debit card.
I want food.
Yeah, no.
I don't think
The
they
thing
do
about
in
the
books.
lore.
They never talk about the wizards having to have staffs to actually use.
Well, every wizard has a staff,
Yeah,
but
I guess-
every wizard is also like a different being.
Yeah, they're basically gods, or angels.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
the thing
yeah.
is, and I think that's one of Peter Jackson's where he takes it as a thing, and like,
Rule.
yeah, he takes it because like just like the Eye of Sauron is not a glowing fireball eye on top of a tower.
No, it's a concept.
Yeah.
It's more of
It's
an
like
idea.
The Holy Ghost.
Yeah, but evil.
He would read the Bible and be like, the Holy Ghost. Let's make it a glowing orb above the church.
Yeah. No, the Eye of Sauron was just a reference to the symbol that was painted on their
Yeah.
freaking armor.
Yeah. So I feel like because the one thing Rings of Power, like with their whatever wizard that is, if it's Gandalf, it's probably Gandalf. Like he never.
It is Gandalf.
Well, yeah. That's. I mean, they take it, but you never know. It's Amazon.
Yeah.
Could be Sauron.
They're probably gonna say it's Sauron.
But still, he doesn't use a staff. He uses his magic.
No.
So
And Gandalf doesn't use his staff at all in The Hobbit, except for to break a rock.
yeah, but in the Hobbit book, he uses his staff, it gets destroyed, he gets a new staff from the other wizard. So it's like, wait a minute. So this one wizard is giving you his staff, so now he can't use magic.
Yeah,
No.
according to the rules.
Why would anybody be like, hey, Gandalf, here's my staff, I'm gonna just not do magic ever again. Bye.
Yeah. Also,
Out
if
of all the wizards to do that, Radagast.
Well, yeah.
Radagast would definitely be the one to do that.
Super.
But at the same time, it's like, okay, now Radagast is useless. And what's
Yeah,
the point of
that's
him
true.
ever?
That's true.
Well, there is no point to him. That's why he's not in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but,
He's just off doing shrooms with birds in his hair.
Yeah.
but it's one of those that I'm like, yeah, I don't see.
Well, that's the thing about Lord of the Rings though is that it's not a problem because the story never hinges on Gandalf being able to solve a problem.
Oh, yeah.
The Hobbit does.
Yeah.
The Hobbit, that's the only person that solves problems.
Yeah.
But
But,
And
But-
then there was Frodo who was like, or not Frodo. Bilbo did try to like prolong the trolls.
yeah.
He was the
yeah,
only
which
one
makes
that was,
it more satisfying as a read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you look at the facts,
Yeah.
like everything is just Gandalf showing up and solving the problem.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
But yeah, so there's different things with that. Like Peter Jackson, I think, did a great version of Lord of the Rings. But
Oh yeah.
could there be a better one? Probably.
Well, it's also the fact of like, there is a big question when you're reading the books of like, why doesn't Gandalf just use a freaking spell right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what's he doing?
Well, and that's what I do like about Tolkien. Like he doesn't go forth and explain how his magic system works. It's just there.
It just works.
Right.
And the other
only,
thing is, like,
literally only one person can do it.
well, and that's the thing is, there's only a group of people that can use magic. Like elves have their own magic.
Yeah.
But like wizard
Dwarves
magic,
have
like
their-
is just
Even each race has their own like specifics in magic.
well, I don't even think
Yeah.
dwarves have magic.
Yeah, don't
They
have,
do-
like, items or shit?
They,
Or are they
yes,
just really,
so
really great
Black smelters.
they're
really
just
great-
great smelters, but they also have resistances to like evil magic.
Yeah, but that's like a
Unless the plot says they don't.
yeah.
That's the
That,
plot says.
what? When did you ever change it?
Yeah, the Arkstone.
Well, yeah.
Well, actually, the Arkstone doesn't freaking exist in the books.
Oh, it does.
I mean, it exists, but it's not the reason why he went mad.
No, it's
He
the ring
he
that
had
makes-
mining sickness.
well,
He had
that-
mining sickness that made him go mad.
Well, that, but also he was one of the ring carriers. of the
Yeah,
dwarves.
yeah.
Yeah, but
One of the
the
dwarf
ring
lords.
carriers. But the thing is, Tolkien never establishes that the rings made the dwarves do
Wow,
anything.
that's true.
No, but it did establish that that's why they were a very wealthy race wherever they lived.
And
Because-
didn't it
Yes.
bring him
Because
through
the
no
ring-
matter what?
The rings
But if-
enhance whatever that race's leader held really.
Yeah, it didn't mind control them, but because they sought after riches, it made them they sought after riches.
They went crazy for it. Yeah.
And,
And-
that's why they got
and-
eaten by dragons and shit, because that lured them in and shit. It was like,
But also, if you want to go off the original Lord of the Hobbit, which was not tied to the Lord of the Rings at all,
fair.
they just went mad for mining. But I think the Arkstone was like an important. It wasn't a thing that had magic tied to it.
No, it was just a really special stone that they found. And it
Yeah.
symbolized, they turned that stone into whoever is holding it basically is the king under the mountain.
Yeah.
And that's why
Yeah. And the only reason why the dragon like was drawn to them was because of the hoard of gold. That
Yeah.
they had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's time for you to go to bed. Listen to your
Here's
message.
100 times we go
Yeah,
back. But I like talking about Lord of the Rings lore. I have a lot less complaints about it than Harry Potter.
Well, I like the fact that they don't explain it. Like, here's the thing, if you're gonna have
Yeah.
something that's, especially where only, like, a few characters can actually use, don't explain it. Doesn't need to be explained.
No, there's no reason why you should sit there and have it Gandalf explain what he can and can't do
And be
with
like,
his magic.
yeah, I can only use magic if I have a staff, so like, if the staff breaks, I'm a human,
And I can only do it if my nose is pointed to the north and if my ears are both.
To be fair, I will say, like, oh shit. It seems like it does take a toll on him whenever he uses his magic.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He physically seems tired afterwards, unless he's like using his staff as a fucking flashlight. That's the only one that seems like that he has infinite source of power for. But anything else, like
Yeah.
afterwards, he's like, oh dear God, I just lost like another 1/10 of my soul. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
and I think they did that with Harry Potter to a point, with like those stronger spells. Like, I bet now, like you use it, and then you're basically
Like your your mana like
Yeah.
bar drops,
and
and
it's like,
Yeah.
okay, now,
Well, they never explain what makes a stronger wizard.
yeah.
yeah,
Like, how come one wizard can do a spell and the other ones can't control that spell?
yeah.
It's like, oh, just because you're not that strong.
Yeah,
What
you
makes
in
you
the
a
Force.
strong wizard? Yeah,
that'll become strong.
because if you look at like
Yeah.
how like how the wizarding world wants to look how magic should be, the wizards of pure blood should be like the most powerful races of
Yeah, like
wizards.
naturally, yeah.
Because
But it also turns out to be like the opposite.
right. Where
The
someone
Muggle
comes
borns
from-
are way stronger.
yeah, the Muggle-borns who were just like born into it, all of a sudden just start farting out fucking lightning bolts for no reason.
Yeah. And also,
Yeah.
with that, on top of that, like the whole thing of being like, oh yeah, you can't use magic, you're too young, you can't do it outside of school, you have to be 17. But how that works actually is, when your parents do magic around you, it gets flagged, but we just figured out it's your parents. So anybody that lives in a wizard household can practice magic. So I'm like, so why aren't some, like, if I was Ron,
Yeah, unless you're Harry Potter in the third movie, and then you can just cast a freaking flashlight underneath your covers for no reason.
That was awesome. The guy
Just
needed
get a
needed
flashlight.
to read a damn book. He used the flashlight in the freaking book. But anyway,
I forgot about that. Maximum.
think about it. If I was Draco dad, or even Ron's dad, or any of the pure-blooded or almost pure-blooded, I'd be like, yo, we're gonna be practicing magic before you're 11. Because why not? Why not go to school actually knowing shit?
Right, kind of like how fucking you start teaching your kid to drive.
How to read.
Yeah, to read and drive and before
To-
they're 16.
How you start teaching your kid to drink before they're 21.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? If we're gonna hit on that subject,
Wait,
if you can jump on a grenade willingly for your country at 18, you should be able to pickle your liver at 18. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. If you can literally basically
Yeah, if you
commit
can-
suicide,
If you can join the military and fight for people, why can't you? Yeah, Danny, go to bed.
I am in bed.
Jared. But yeah, no, with that, like with the Harry Potter, like it's the same logic. Like, hey, we're not going to teach you how to read or anything until you're 11. Like, what do they do for the first 10 years of their life? They're not
Well,
going
also,
to
like, the fact that it's not only that they don't know how to read, Ron didn't pick up anything, because when he was trying to practice spells, he was just making up rhymes.
Oh yeah, turn this fat. You know, like his brothers be like, yeah, to turn this rat a different color. The spell is turn this ugly fat rat yellow. Like,
Yeah,
oh, That's a
exactly.
spell. You believe that?
Yeah, I feel like
Which means that
Hubbard
he's
should've
never
believed
heard
that
a
before
spell.
He did.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he never.
Like, that's a 3-year-old that thinks that's a spell in that world.
And
That's not a freaking 11-year-old that's grown up around people casting
And
spells.
then, like in Harry Potter 2, the car's out of control. Okay, stop. Yeah, that's a spell.
He even does the same thing when he yells at Draco when he tells him to eat slugs.
Oh, yeah, eat slugs.
It's like,
At least
you've
that
grown
one-
up in the
that one
wizard
worked.
world, dude.
That one worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But like,
He invented a spell right there.
And that
He
goes
literally
back-
invented a spell.
That goes back to exactly what you were talking about. Like, what are the rules on how to make a spell?
Yeah, because if you can just say what you want to have happen,
Yeah.
why isn't that just how you do it? Why do you have to learn Latin?
kill this person.
10 more inches! Like, why is there any
So yeah,
asphyxiation?
it's crazy that those things like that, like it's just like, come on. It, like,
Yeah.
I would have trained my kids way better. Also,
I would have taught them what the freaking words were. I would have given them an entire dictionary
oh yeah,
of spells.
I'd be having them practice. The other thing is, like, besides that, like, if I was a wizard, my family would be so strong because I'd be like, okay, for the first 10 years of your life, you're going to school.
Yeah.
You're going to, and here's the
Yeah.
thing, Ron's dad loves Muggles. And
Muggles.
why not put your kids into that world
Yeah.
if you love them
Yeah, in
so
public
much?
school for 11 years.
Yeah. And then they could learn stuff, all this other stuff, and then
That is
The
like
fact that there is a Muggle study in a world where Muggles can become wizards
Yeah.
is the stupidest thing
And it's stupid that
Ever.
Hermione takes it.
That's like a person in Mexico taking Spanish in America.
Well, they do that just for easy classes, yeah. But it was stupid for Hermione because she's like, hey, I want a time turner, take all the classes, but I really, at the end, she drops Muggle Studies and she was able to take all of her classes. So it's like, you want a time turner to take Muggle Studies where you grew
Oh.
up with Muggles for 11 years.
Yeah, and don't freaking get me started on the fact that we have this time-altering device and we give it to a freaking
13
third year so that she can take more classes.
Yeah.
to be fair, out of all of them, Hermione would be the only one that wouldn't go back to fix a test if she failed.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Well,
you couldn't do
yes.
You can't do that period because you can't go back to where you're already at. If you're taking a test and you failed it, you go back. You're taking that test still.
That's
And
true.
then you
That's
run
true.
into-
Also, with how time travel works
Blow up.
with how time travel works in universe, you can't actually change time.
No, because their time, that is what happens.
Yeah, you're just fulfilling the actual timeline.
Yeah.
Right, right.
By
Just
going back
like
in
what
time.
happened when the rock hit Harry. And
Yeah.
shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, and that doesn't happen in the books.
yeah.
But the Patronus thing does,
Yes.
which, I mean, that just means that it is a
It's
fixed
predestined.
fate.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
with that logic, then, them going back in to go save Cedric Diggory, and
It's dumb. It's stupid.
that happened. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can also, if that was the rule, that's all she had to say. That was the rule.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could say it's implied now. But if that's the rule, you can't go back and save people then.
Yeah.
You can't actually go back and change time because that's just what happened. You go back and try to save Harry's parents, you actually cause them to die.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, that's how that works.
Right. Instead of it just being Voldemort doing his thing, now maybe it's because he's like, oh hey, where's this person going? Why are they here? And then he follows you to their house, and he's like, oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
It's not like Back to the Future or
Exactly.
multiple realities. It's literally
It's a fixed
It's
fate.
destiny.
Yeah.
This is what's gonna happen. No matter what happens, that's what happens.
All right, I'm gonna get off.
Okay.